back again.
Welcome to the podcast you're all addicted to.
Hello, welcome to the podcast. We
Here
are
with
several
your
white
host,
men,
Yang
and we
Welcome to
have
the
Koete.
chaos that
opinions.
is Saturday.
Welcome to the Wankarati stream.
We'll be
As
your
this
host
is a
for this
Mr. Big
madness.
podcast,
Wank.
I feel the need to
Anyway, yeah.
remind you that we are several white men, and we all have opinions.
I hate opinions I don't have.
We're
You've
all the
never
most
had an
evilest
opinion
people.
in your life.
I've never had an opinion.
Oh yeah? You have a podcast? Name one opinion. Checkmate, atheist.
Get dabbed on.
Monkeys need the right to own firearms at the end.
Whoa, lanky Steve. Where did you go and what did you see?
I'm too sober for this. One moment. We can hear you.
That better? That seems to be better. Okay. Are we good? We good? We good?
Are we? Are we really?
Are we good? Can you all hear?
Whoa, flimsy
I mean,
Steve.
we can hear. Can
Okay.
chat hear?
Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm going to just give you a tip for Discord with streamer mode. If streamer mode is on, which it is always by default with OBS, your mic does not, echo like it would, because if it was on, then it would be echoey, but it turns off, and the only way to get it is through OBS. So I had my mic on default instead of the snowball mic. Anyway, hello all.
Whoa, flimsy Steve.
Just make sure. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Oh, Gregory Foreskin.
Gregory Foreskin is the true star of this stream. Gregory Foreskin
yeah.
and Wanker.
He's the
Gregory
hero that we
Foreskin
really
and
deserve.
Wankarati.
Why does it feel like that's going to be like a Kung Pao sequel or something?
You see,
That's
Gregory
okay.
Foreskin's gonna be the savior against the ballbusters.
Burrow. Burrow.
I know
You're
what I
either-
said.
You're either Yang Koete or Wankarati. There's no in between.
You're going to eat your words someday, and you're going to be screaming of joy.
Ooh. Bless me. Pardon, I couldn't hear you. I was sneezing.
Well, yeah, you're going to eat your words someday, and you're going to enjoy every last bit of it. Yama, did you just roll a D69?
Hell yeah.
You only got 61, not nice
Nice.
enough.
Damn it.
Anyway, I think we're all good with our chaos for now.
Chaos.
Never enough chaos.
Deal with
Chaos
it.
control.
Speaking of which,
No,
that's when
Yang, we
chapter
must
2 came out.
spin in the opposite direction to counteract it.
What the fuck? Anyway,
Spin, damn you!
last time, what the heck did we do last time? You all broke it to some lizards and gators and stuff. That there wasn't an army coming from the top right up here because the government doesn't give a crap. Then there's also the fact that you basically got to celebrate a little bit. You got some things to do, and you are now being woefully hired, but also given reward from both them and potentially the government for solving this issue, for defeating the Burrow Busters, not the Ball Busters. That's another gang, and you don't want that gang right now. And right now, you are all waking up in
Wait,
the...
they're not the ballbusters. You've been lying to us this whole time. Okay.
I don't lie.
How could you lie to us about this?
Anyway, it is now early morning at the Greenlight Grog House, not the Firefly Grog House. And even with just a bunch of hobbled together hammocks and mats on the floor with blankets and rough stitch pillows, you all had a decent night from the events then. Few people are getting up, either nursing hangovers with more booze, taking a break on the balcony, or one doing stretches, if you were awake at the time, and take a glance at the one doing stretches beside you.
You know what? Yep. I'm gonna give a gander. Who
It's
the fuck's
the
stretching right next to me?
It's the one lady who was showing off their druidic magic yesterday in game, and she does this quick handstand, flips up, and then grabs her staff that has a little skull on it and walks downstairs.
I try to mimic her handstand.
Okay, roll out acrobatics real quick.
Tiny little hands.
Alright, let's see. Character sheet, wrong page. I am not at all prepared. Acrobatics, that is that one.
Oh, no, you go back in there.
10. So you kind of are able to do one for like a split second before you just kind of flip over onto your back onto where you were sleeping, and you don't get really hurt, but just kind of like that oof, and then you just get back up, no problem.
Did anyone see me?
A few were watching you for a moment, and they just go, you'll get used to it. She's overdoing that every morning.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I've never tried that before. Totally, yeah. Mhm. It's just because she's way more practiced. I'm not bad. No. Anyway, bye.
Bye-bye.
Just as she just scurries off.
Like, are you going downstairs, or are you going out to the balcony area?
Downstairs.
Okay. Anyone else waking up and joining him?
Oh, no, I keep fighting over who the hell goes into the trash pit right now, so give me a second.
Abby never went to sleep.
Abby never went to sleep?
No. Abby hung out on the roof all night. Abby's still on the
Just
roof.
been up on the roof for the last 2
Okay,
hours.
if you never went to
hours.
if you never went to sleep, we're rolling a con save for exhaustion then.
That's fine.
Okay, roll that con save.
On it.
Ooh. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're used to this stuff. You've
Abby
partied
has
for
pulled
nights.
multiple all-nighters.
Yeah, you've partied a lot, and you've pulled your all-nighters, especially now that you had a little help from your certain someone who gave you your abilities.
He wasn't even drinking this time.
Was he even smoking?
Yeah, well, he smoked some cigarettes and stuff like that. He's just kind of laying flat on his back on the roof at the moment.
You're just on the roof. Like, you see a couple people, like, getting ready outside. There's a couple people, like, they're getting boats. You hear this very, like, kind of loud hum as they come by, and the boats look like they have giant cages on the back of them, and they pull out these crystals with a pair of tongs that were in the back, and they just set them aside in their, like, specialized pouches before they get on. Some people are loading up, like, rifles and all sorts of other things just to get ready for their little trek through the swamp. Uh-oh. Internet was acting wonky for a moment.
Abby is
no.
gonna roll off. Abby is gonna roll off the roof and try and land on his feet.
Are you going to the ground or to the balcony area?
To the ground.
Okay, that's like a two. That's
I'm
like
literally gonna like sausage roll off the roof and then like try and land on my feet.
Yeah, that's like a 15-foot drop. Roll acrobatics real quick.
Hell yeah.
Roll nat one, break his
Where is
ankle.
Oh, family guy fall.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
land flat.
Yeah, you just kind of face plant like through the wood. Even like you're on a platform,
sorry.
so you fall through the wood, and you hear this like very satisfying splat, and you take a full 6 points of damage as you fell through the wood, and you're all covered in mud.
Is anyone outside right now? Is anyone outside right now?
I want to be outside.
You're
I witnessed
outside.
it.
Okay.
Can,
So,
can I land directly next to Mr. Hands?
I was
He's
gonna say,
all
like,
through the-
like Mr. Hands is kind of like walking about a little, just hanging out, and Abby just falls right through the wood in front of him, like leaving a perfectly Abby-shaped hole. Like you see, the hat has an outline too.
And as I'm lying face down in the dirt, without even like trying to like look up, I just go like, warning.
I'm gonna offer him a flimsily rolled cigarette and just kind of nod my head towards him.
You're just
I'm gonna
reaching
reach
through the
up,
hole.
take the cigarette, and roll onto my back and start smoking.
Like you're just completely coated in mud. You see a little like roly-poly centipede go through. And
I'm gonna try and flip up onto my feet. I'm gonna try and do that like roll onto your like kind of the back of your shoulders and flip up onto your feet thing.
I'll let you have that one. You took damage, so
I
You
do that, and then I'm gonna press the digitation all the mud off of my clothes and say, "So how'd you sleep?"
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh
Hello?
no.
Okay, are we
Oh,
good?
so I just say, when I flip back onto my
Hello?
feet, I
Get up.
prestidigitation all the mud off my clothes and just say, "So, Mr. Hands, how did you sleep?"
Well enough, I guess.
Good to know.
You feeling all right? You took quite a fall.
I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm absolutely fine. And I'm going to turn and walk off and go straight into the wall.
Like straight into the wall. Like you hit your waist on a guardrail and you just kind of like bend over a little bit. Like instinctually, you know those
Absolutely
things.
fine. Absolutely fine.
You see
Perfectly
Jimmy
fine.
just walking by with a bunch of like dried horse meat too in the background.
Horse meat. Are you sharing any of that, or is that all yours, Jimmy?
It's mine! Like you see him snarl at his
noted.
bear's teeth.
Duly noted. Duly noted.
Good. And then he just kind of quickly books it into his shop and just, you see him raise the thing in the front and it says out to breakfast.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm just gonna have just take a wander around the town, not looking for anything particular, just not looking to talk to anyone really.
Yeah, it's a mostly like a wooden platform and bridges everywhere with a couple like tree houses proper for some people who just want to be a little bit safer in these times. Not much else going on. People are prepping, but otherwise, that's about it.
Noted. Noted. Well, Abby's just how he's spending the morning.
So we're going to Borliz. Let's see how that kvass is going. How about we do that?
All right. Probably if anything, Borderlands will probably get it probably like a good hour earlier to kind of like check and see how it's doing.
Yeah. Roll survival with advantage this time because you succeeded the first time.
Oh, survival with advantage. 14.
You open it and it smells absolutely fragrant with good smell this time. You don't have that rotting stench that you had the earlier with a couple of your failed brews, but this time you actually created enough for your little brewing container to have a full stock of kvass now.
Equal leader. All right, he's gonna shove in some sugar. He's gonna shove in some yeast, and let's get that all prepared up. And while he's down there, he might start. Okay, enough with the goddamn trash pit. I see it right now. Okay, you done? So I can actually do this? I guess not.
Okay,
Apparently not.
come on. We're all
Yeah,
trash. We need to accept it.
but
Some
anyways,
more trash than others.
okay, why are there two? Oh god, there's two of me now.
Anywho,
They're multiplying.
While he's down there, also he's going to like start cooking up some other kind of quote unquote breakfast sort of stuff with some ingredients down there.
like,
He's gonna try to look for some minced meat, some onions, and some flour.
there's no minced meat. Like, it's just all fish. Flour, you're okay to use. It's like whole wheat flour. And if you were to go for onions, Pappy just kind of smacks your hand with a spoon. No, it's for shopping only.
Like, want to make something good for this.
You use it, you buy it.
I don't mind buying it. Just how much is it?
1 copper an onion. That way I can actually get
Okay.
another bag.
He tossed him a silver piece. Throw in the house.
Okay. And he gives you a couple like little things of the crawdads too from last night, leftovers.
Ooh. But
Even-
anyways,
We do even trades. I don't do tips.
do you have any meat that we can probably mince?
Only thing you can do is from Jimmy, but otherwise the hunters won't really share most of their meat. And
Maybe you can try using the crawdads.
okay,
And he's gonna start making some chibarix with the crawdad meat.
Yipreki. Roll that survival to cook with your thing.
Survival, just plain old survival.
Plain old survival. Gotta cook that stuff. Oh dear.
7. Fuck.
Wait, you're using the cooking pot, right?
Yeah.
I forgot what stats I gave you for it. I think I gave you a bonus with that. Yeah. We'll have to go back into the PMs and check. Hold on.
In the meanwhile,
Yeah. In the meanwhile, is anyone else doing anything?
Dix is just heading down to see what everyone else is doing.
So to
I-
head
I-
outside, enjoy the daylight.
Okay. Gix, you can see a couple people already starting to shuffle in. Like the one lady who's doing stretches is already standing by a table, and she's talking to Kelvin, actually talking for once in a language you don't understand. If you want to roll history, you can figure out what language it is.
Ooh. History.
History is 10. You can get like a little like assumption, like it has a similar connotation and like way of speaking with common, except it's very, very verbose, and there's a lot more words that are interesting. Oh, she's not a lizard. She's human. And like you see Kelvin in nearby, it's like, "Morning, son. How'd you sleep?"
Kind of okay actually. I had this strange dream, but I feel better.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You about ready for today? You and your friends?
Yep,
Okay.
ready to
Good.
bust some people.
Good, good. We gotta have a little strategy meeting in about half an hour or so. People are starting to come in. You see Jace come down the stairs all ready. He's got like a different amount of stuff on. You see him have like a very big axe too on his back, like a monkey axe. Monkey axe.
Yeah.
Yes?
Can I see Gix talking to these people?
Like, if you're coming back from your walk and you may as well just like, might as well get like something to see for other entertainment, check on everyone, make sure nothing's happening. And Gix is indeed there. You can see him in the doorway. Well, from the doorway.
Okay, noted. I'm gonna kind of watch and observe how this conversation's going.
Okay. So, right now, Jace is going to be one of the people that we're going to go to, and we're going to split off into groups. We got 3 of them. I'm not going to let you all go down south because that's where all the bigger stuff is, and smaller groups would be better. Since you're small and the other ones seem kind of skulky, same with the monkey that can go through the trees, no offense, Jace. And he just goes, no, I'm taken. So, we're going to have either 2 groups for the base of it. One will go by boat, one will go on foot. On foot will be a bit closer and a bit easy to go through, while on boat we gotta worry about stuff like big snakes and You ever seen a swamp snake?
Nope.
Oh, you are one lucky soul. Hope you don't have to.
Tasty.
They think you're tasty instead. Very much so, because they can swallow you whole. Especially you. Why do you think I eat so much, son?
Well, just a bigger meal for me then. I've eaten bigger things than you.
I like your enthusiasm, son. Anyway, yeah, this is Equos. If you want me to spell it, I'll spell it. Icuos. She's from the Gosby tribe. It's one of the one few surviving tribes down here with all the bats and burrow busters flying around. She doesn't speak common, but if you speak some of their other stuff, she can easily go through. And she kind of just waves, and it's like, wait a sec.
I'll be back.
And she just says hello, like in the most monotone voice. Like, that's about what you'll get out of here for common. Sorry if I'm
What do they
interrupting.
look like? Again,
Alright.
sorry. What do they look like?
So
this person, like-
Kelvin is a big crocodile lizard folk with like suspenders and a big gut. If you know Anzo Green, he's kind of like that. Yes, I'm basing him off him. He has a big banjo with like steel plates on the side of it, and he has a big like 10-gallon hat of sorts. and he's kind of hunched over. You don't see many scars on him, but he has a few. While Equas is like in the corner, she is darker skinned, garbed in like purple cloth every so often, kind of like tied together, ramshackle, and she has dark hair and purple eyes, which is weird for a human. And her staff looks like it has like a jaw of an animal kind of flared outwards like a scythe. While Jace is just a silverback gorilla Venera with red clothes on. He's from Sorrel, so red is big there.
Right, so we've got a couple of big fellas, a couple of big boys.
And then
Very big boys.
average sized lady.
Now,
Large
son.
lads.
Who's still big in comparison to geeks.
Real
Yeah.
quick, while this is
Sorry, just-
happening, I'm gonna pop around the back of a building, and
Like-
I am going to walk out the other side as an old lady.
Oh my god. So, how are you doing that again, just to be sure?
Does anyone
How am I
observe
doing
this?
that?
Can I roll perception to see if I witnessed this?
Okay, like, do you have a disguise kit on you? Mask many faces. Okay.
I have my mask of many faces.
Okay.
Uh,
So,
So I'm very casually, I'm just kind of walking around the back of a building, and as I come out the other side, I am an old lady.
yeah, I'm gonna say, like, the closest thing is Jimmy's, and he just kind of is, hey, you! Oh, sorry, miss! Like, you see, you hear his voice.
No problem. Enjoy your horse, young man.
And you just see him, like, thank you, miss! And he's, like, nervous, but he's, like devouring this whole thing. You just see him, like, grab the bone and just do that thing people do with the chicken wing and just toss it into the pile.
What a lovely young man.
Oh my god.
And if you're rolling perception, I am going to. What would it be? Would it be deception or stealth to go around?
Now that's with the warlock. I would say that'd be just 10 plus your charisma modifier, I think. Hold on, let me just check real quick.
No, as in like just as in me going round the building, as in
Oh,
whether
yeah.
they noticed me, whether they
Stealth.
noticed me walking behind the building, stealth.
Yeah, just stealth. Let's just see. Nat
Nat
20.
20.
You're a shadow.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm pretty sure now.
I'm gonna walk over to where Gix is talking to all of these guys and go, "Oh, hello, young man. What's that large yellow thing you are carrying?"
this. Wait, hold on a minute. Can I try and
You can try perception. It
maybe
would be a nat 20
perception?
though.
Yes.
As he starts talking, I'm gonna leave.
Not nat 20.
As you start talking,
This
you're
is
just
the
gonna
great
leave.
and powerful Bananicus. He
And
is
she's
the-
just
okay.
leaving.
Okay,
As he
goodbye.
gets like wrapped up in like preaching to all of this group of people who have just been talking to him, I'm just gonna shuffle away. So
Like,
it's just
everyone's just kind of looking at you like, what the heck is going on? And Kelvin just goes, that better not be a whisper. We're gonna have to go for one of them next.
This is banana.
I've just left Gix preaching to all of these people.
I love the young people.
I love the young people.
Kelvin just looks over. It's like, she had some good hips, but she doesn't seem like my type. Anyway.
Fuck off.
Well, she seems to be more my type. Anyway.
I'm gonna go back
my.
to the building and come back out as Abby again,
Oh my gosh.
hoping to see Gix just yelling at random people about his banana.
Is Gig still doing that?
Absolutely.
Like, Borlas, you're in the kitchen and you hear him just rambling off the banana.
Yeah,
it's
Abby is back and
He
he goes,
heals the weak and
goes
Roll a
stands
religion
back.
real quick, just for funsies. I want to see. Okay.
Oh wait, who or me?
You.
Okay, me.
I want to hear religion.
Oh shit, religion side.
Like-
15.
See,
Too many people are still hungover or just drinking again, and it's like, shut up already, banana.
as this is happening, Abby's gonna go and like reemerge and stand by Mr.
This is
Hand
the
and go,
banana
"Oh, is he
that'll
off
save
again?"
you.
Wait, what is he saying?
I said, "Oh, is he off again?"
Seems like it.
Can't fall to the passion, can you?
I guess you can't make a heretic shut up unless you shoot him.
Oh my god.
One day this
didn't know
banana
you were
will
much of a
save
re-
all of your lives.
Religious
one
man,
believe.
Mr. Hands.
Quite the opposite. I don't think I find myself believing in in anything much these days.
You
know,
too.
I was going to make a statement about this might be the religion for you, but then I realized there might be some undesired racial connotations there, considering the nature of his deity. So I'd rather keep my hands free of that.
You
See,
too.
this is why I like you, Abby. You can talk, and sometimes you're smart. Not all the
On occasion, I have my moments.
As you're talking, you two roll perception.
Oh.
Okay, so Mr. Hands, you notice someone, like a splash coming up from behind you, and someone is climbing up onto the pier. And as you turn back, you see a green-skinned merfolk with like a very, very deep blue dress on, like sopping wet. And she just comes over bearing a very, very eel-shaped smile. Just goes, exactly. Why can't people just love the finer things in life?
Who the fuck are you?
I am Amelia. I am going to help you with this little hunt.
You are.
Okay, you
Somewhat
got
of
any
a-
traps?
Do I have any what?
Traps?
Traps. No, I'm more
Perhaps
of.
a game, Mr. Hands.
I'm more of. She holds up her hand and like a very bright little light comes up in it. I'm more of flashy magic, stuff like that. I'm a little too interested in making sure people stay in their place. War
Oh,
is
so you
fun.
hunt people.
And a fan of the finer things, you said.
War, torture, all that stuff. And you like see her pull out a dagger, and she has two of them connected to each other. One has more like a triangular shaped twisted blade, and the other one is just serrated. I like making sure people don't live long enough when they don't need to.
Right, so quick counterpoint. You're saying a lot. You know you like people not living long enough. Isn't torture the whole point is keeping them alive? You kind of it's a bit counterintuitive.
Oh, I know. This is just to stab them and make them panic.
You're weird. I like you.
Thank you. You're very nice too. I love the hat. What bird did you
Oh,
kill to
no.
get the feather?
I don't know. I think they were called Derek.
Oh, Derek. Very fun. And you, monkey boy, I've not seen many of you.
Whoa,
And-
whoa! Torture I can abide. Racial slurs. No, we're not having that.
Oh, don't worry, I've been called an opportunistic noodle before.
No, don't care what you've been called. You can't just use that as an excuse to call him Monkey Boy. That's horrible.
Okay.
This is my esteemed colleague here.
Franklin
he's the
Hand,
fast-
nice to meet you.
Fastest gun in the swamp.
Nice to meet you.
I can't say I've seen anyone of your kind, to be honest.
Oh, I'm from around deeper oceans. Fun stuff. I come up here for summer usually, and it's a little bit early, but I'll change soon.
I see. And you're here to help us?
Oh, yes. I got bored. I heard of the news, and I wanted to have a little bit of fun.
Uh-huh. And, are you getting paid in this association, or are you just doing it for the fun?
Oh, I made an agreement. If I get to enjoy some of the suffering, that's my payment, but I'll get a little bit of spending money for some extra things that I'll put towards stuff. And she just looks at the store and sees Jimmy. I have a lot of metal for you to use, some interesting ones. And he just goes, like his mouth is just stuffed full of horse meat still. Like he's halfway through this horse already.
My man loves horse, man. What can you say?
That sounds so bad. Anyway.
Yep.
A regular Mr. Hands.
He helps the horses very well. Anyway, so I'm going to be inside. I hope to see you all later, and I hope you pick me. I'm very... And she walks in to the tavern, the grog house.
Great. Now we got two psychos on the team.
Two psychos?
Only
Yeah.
first.
The first one being Abby here, and now we've got you.
Anyway,
I'd say we have 4 cycles. Well, now 5.
No, Mr. Hands, I don't think on our life we're going to pick her because there's a fundamental difference between her and me, and that fundamental difference is frankly control. She seems the type to, let's say, throw the interest of the party out the window the moment the opportunity to sate her desires comes her way, and that's not a kind of disorganization I want to deal with. If you're going to torture someone, you got to at least have a plan. She just has a knife.
he has 2 knives. He's double the
Two
happy.
knives. 2 knives, no plan. That's not a good combination.
You bring up a really good point, Abby, but I've yet to see you follow any type of plan just yet. So,
Oh, that's just you're simply not aware of the plan I'm following.
well, I'm kind of scared to know what that is. But whatever.
Question, my friend, Mr. Hands. Has anything I've done ever thrown us off the right path so far?
I'm not going to answer that question. As Mr.
Exactly,
Hands takes
good
out
man.
his pipe and smokes some tobacco.
As you are,
Good man.
as you are, Abby, you see the drow man from last night come up. He's got his rapier on his side now. It's like, morning, you two. And he walks right in. You all?
And a few words.
And he comes up to the stand where Borlas is cooking. He's like, are you all the new cooks here?
No, I just came here from last night. I made friends with Poppy here, and I decided to just cook something in the morning.
Everyone's friends with Poppy so long as you don't ruin everything. What are you cooking, by the way? I would love a change in pace for palate. No offense, Poppy, but sometimes a little extra something needs to be done.
It's not exactly how it's usually made. The meat's been switched around with crawdad.
Mm-hmm.
As he gives him like a few of the cheaper drinks. They are basically meat-filled pastries.
I see. Is there anything started with this? Or is it just on its own?
You could have it on your own. You can have it with some. As he looks around to like see if any sauces or anything.
Poppy just sighs and just hands you like a thing of peanut sauce. Here.
Try some peanut sauce. Could be probably be some good times.
Alright, I'll try it. And all at first, he just kind of like cautiously dips it before doing it, like he's eating with his hands, which is kind of weird for drow because they usually would be fancier. But he takes one bite and he's like, the filling could use a bit of work, but the sauce makes it better. Well, at least
Yeah,
it's different than usual.
It's brand new to me, at least. At least that style. At least you like it. That's the good news about that.
Yeah. So, you see his name, Kelvin, come back up and stand, like he kind of just shoves the table out instead of his chair because he's just so big, and he pulls out a big triangle and starts dinging it nonstop outside, and everyone just comes and hears it, and it's like, all right, everyone for the hunt, come on in.
What's going on out there? What's the hunt's going on?
Well, I believe that's our cue, Mr. Hands.
All right, let's head on in.
All right, so Borlas and Gix, you're already in the house, and a good amount of people are starting to pile in. It's like mostly other merfolk and lizard folk and the occasional kobold with some other ones. There's even like a couple of Gripply, which are the frog people, coming in and are sitting down by a big table, and everyone's pushing them all together to make one thing. Kelvin's sitting at the side, and he moves around for you all, saving you a seat next to him. And there's a bunch of like crude cutlery and like salt and pepper shakers and everything else, just to make like a very, very boring, bland map of the Great Cascade where the northern part is. And it's like, right, everyone here?
I believe I'm here. As he has like probably a few extra cheaper ricks just eating them. Just casually eating his morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like you make enough for everyone and a bit extra for yourself just to try.
Exactly.
They're decent. The crawdads are a little bit overcooked because you're not used to the ingredient, but they're better than nothing.
They're deep fried at least. Everyone enjoys being deep fried.
Gix, Abby, Mr. Hands there too?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Diggs has finished his preaching for now.
Yeah, you didn't get anyone, sadly, again. Everyone's just either
Yeah.
too drunk or not drunk enough. Or hungover. Like, right. Everyone, we've got 3 paths that we've seen them burrow busters move back and forth close by. One's going straight down south, and that one's going to be for more of the expertise hunters in the bigger group. And you see a couple people, like, very, very battle-scarred across the table, just nod and just get ready. Like, a couple are sharpening their stuff at the table. It's like, not now, men. Gotta have everyone listen. And the two are more closer to us. Like, the one going down south is closer to the Kamats, the vampiric ones, not the fruit ones. And the ones on the side for the other two paths. One's gonna be by airboats, if anyone wants to go with that. And the other one is going to be on foot. What I really suggest for anyone who's going with us on the boats is that we're gonna need some bigger firepower for the snakes and everything.
Fire?
Hmm?
Anyone said fire?
Not that kind of fire, but I like your enthusiasm still, son.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway. So our first plan is to take a good chunk of everyone and split up. I know that may sound counterintuitive and whatever, but the less we make a stir of, the better. Because if we go down south and scare everyone up here, then we can just go to ham. Send them to hell. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So, right now, our two teams are going to be divided as follows. I'm going to be taking everyone by boat, if anyone wants to come with me. And Mercutio, and the drow man just kind of looks up, yeah? You're going to be going on foot because that's more your terrain. And it's like, alright, got it. And he's just kind of like eating still. Alright. And everyone's going, it's like, there'll be bigger groups for other people, but he turns to you for, you lot, we want to make you feel welcome. And we're going to be awfully generous with you. Who would you want to go with? And who else would you want to take?
Boat. Every time, boat.
What's the advantage to taking the boat besides almost getting eaten by snakes?
You're
Not
in a boat.
much. You're
It's
gonna
hard
be...
to burn things that are in water, though.
Not to
Yeah, but
mention, we're gonna be dealing with a lot of brush fall and everything else. We sent a couple of eyes down there before, and there's a lot of trees and stuff in the way, all covered in mud too, so we can't exactly burn them.
What about on
Look,
foot? How would
you
that
have-
traverse?
In
You
one
So
you're
the boat is a
walking.
no-go.
In one you're walking, the other you get to sit down. It's a pretty obvious choice.
Less travel time too, by the way, for the walking.
So, no boat.
Less
Oh.
time to take than walking.
Sounds good.
No John Snake.
Fine, but I'm gonna complain the entire time.
You can bitch and moan all you want, son.
Anything
You're
new
still
about
getting
that?
paid though.
Hold on.
I fully
No.
plan on doing so.
I would rather be eaten by a giant snake than listen to this fool complain for more than 10 minutes, to be honest.
You want me to just flip a
Finally, a
coin?
man with his priorities check.
Gag him with
wait.
something.
Believe
Or
me, sir,
walking
I
into
have,
anything,
I,
it's
I
much
have
more
plenty of
easier.
people slipping me coins. It's more so, one, if I can avoid physical labor by any means necessary, I will do so. Two, I really like boats.
Okay.
I vote
Lazy
Bath.
fuck.
What about you two?
But if needs be, I will walk.
Well, that depends. You like banjo music?
Banjo music. Why do you play?
Of course I play. You're gonna be listening to me all day long, and that's not gonna be stealthy. I'm aiming for a fight. Mercutio, he wants to sneak around and not fight as much. I'm gonna be making all
so-
the snakes come to me. I want to hunt them too and drive them to the burrow busters.
On the
Wait,
boat?
On the boat,
We're gonna put the snakes towards the burrow busters?
we're gonna get them towards us, then we'll go to the burrow busters.
So
I like
you're
that.
saying I've got a choice between walking a couple of miles or sitting on a boat with a banjo playing snake charmer. That seems like a pretty obvious choice, fellas.
It's
Yeah,
not a
let's walk.
mile.
I'd like to change my vote to the boat then.
It's not a mile, son. Like, at most, you're right next door. Why do you think we've got
mile,
such a
that's-
pressing matter? We got a
Like,
bunch of
right
wooden...
over there. If it wasn't for the forest, we could see them probably.
Yeah, we got a couple wooden paths going through, but other than that, you're gonna have to just walk. It's actually drier there, too.
Probably save us some more time just by walking.
Yeah, you'll be out there all day with us on the boat. That's why we're trying to make sure you'd be ready. And
Plus, we
it'd
have to
also
do
be
it giant
tight. We
snake
can't
that
really
might
move much on the boat.
So why offer the boat if all you're gonna do is tell me how shit the boat is? Why offer it?
Oh, because high risk, high reward.
Why is the boat more reward? I don't.
He's just messing
Your
with
public
you.
transit system is a lot to be desired.
He's just messing with you. He's just being the grandpa that's too worried about his kids. I ain't worried about my kids. My kids are down south more. Anyway, if you...
I'm not worried about your children either.
Anyway, we'll also let you pick one of the others to bring with you. There's Jace, Equa, and Amelia. Jace is the big monkey. Equa is the druid that never speaks, and Amelia is the sorcerer that has a vengeance for, well, fetish for killing and torture.
Well, I know which one I don't particularly want.
No one really wants a son.
What? She
Wow,
sounds
that
nice.
was edgy. I'll leave the finer details up to you fellas. Whoever you think will be good for the team, will be good by me.
What are you all good at in terms of defending yourselves, if I might ask?
You see Equa just look to Kelvin and he speaks in the language again, and she responds, she's more of making sure you all don't get hit because she makes stuff from the earth. You want to give an example? Sorry about that. He taps his finger and you see her pull out a bone and you see her cast the spell and it reanimates into like a big rat. She likes to make the fun stuff, and no one here really has a problem. There's bigger things she can make, but for now, you got a lot of stuff to do with that. She's also good with healing people.
Alright.
I'm good at
What
very
that.
about
good
you,
with
Big
healing.
Bad, as he points to the monkey man?
She's so good at healing, she can heal you back from a bone.
That's the joke we give, actually. And Jace
What
just
can I say? King of comedy.
Jace walks over and it's like, I am extremely good at making everyone stay away, and I'm extremely nimble. Try to hit me.
I vote for
Well,
him.
you don't have to ask me twice.
Are you going
Anyone
to
else
try to
wanna
hit
take the first
Jace?
swing? Anyone else want the first swing? No?
I'll give the first swing, just because he's asking for it. What do I need to roll?
They're ready
Just
by
a normal
Annika's first
attack.
wing.
Attack plus your
I'll also roll d20.
yeah, just roll d20 then add. Oh, and it's like he easily just like shimmies aside. It's like you have to try harder than that.
I swing at him with Bananicus.
Like you're swinging at him from
Nice.
the side, and he just jumps to the side. It's like, come on, one more.
Mr. Hans, do you want the next swing, or should I take a lick?
After you.
Abby's gonna walk up and he's gonna look him dead in the eye and he's gonna go, right, just so you're aware, I'm going to swing at you with the blunt end of my sword upwards from the right towards the left.
Okay.
Probably hitting you around your hip.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Fantastic. Okay?
Roll deception.
I'm not rolling deception.
You're
I'm gonna
being
do that.
honest. Okay, do
I'm
that.
being honest.
Ah.
I want to see if I'm gonna throw him off.
Okay. And he just nods
In
around
fact-
like,
Reverse psychology.
In fact, I'm gonna.
you're gonna intimidation him. That'd be
Well, not
insight.
really intimidating. I'm just the closest thing I could think of to reverse psychology, unless it would be like
He's gonna do insight.
persuasion.
Oh wait, yeah, he's going to maybe, like he's
That
kind
he
of
thinks I'm lying.
he thinks you're lying. It's like, okay.
Okay, I'm going for exactly what I just described. I'm gonna from the hip, upward swing, blunt side of the blade. What would be a cut from his hip to his shoulder?
Roll with advantage.
Oh, I don't need to.
No. Like he is about to move, but you see him like kind of get hit. But as he gets hit, like on the side, he kind of leans into it, and he just like grabs onto your shoulder. It's like, do you want to be thrown out of the place? I can throw you.
You asked me to hit you. I told you exactly how I was going to hit you. I hit you, and you complain about it.
No, I'm showing what I would do if someone were to hit me. And I can get very, very angry. This guy's a barbarian.
Oh.
Oh.
And just so you know, the main person is level 3. These people are level 2. So you get one level 3, one level 2 companion.
I'm just gonna, as he's got his hand on me, I'm literally just gonna like look over my shoulders to the others and go, am I the only one incredibly confused here?
No, I like him.
No.
He's good.
Yeah, let's take him.
Yeah, my vote's with them.
You're getting Jace? Okay.
I turn back around and I go, well, looks like you're joining. And I'm gonna give him a little kiss on the forehead and I'm gonna go back to the others.
Well, the monkeys double the fun.
Oh, and I'm going to roll, like, charisma real quick. Yeah, he's grabbing onto you and just, like, gives you the biggest, sloppiest ape kiss on the cheek in return. It's like, that's how we do it down here, apparently.
I like scrape some of the slobber off my cheek and go, duly noted, and suck my finger and walk away.
And Mercutio is just like, we do it on both cheeks. Okay, you're gone. Anyway. It's supposed to be a greeting, everyone. Don't worry, there's no romance of it. At least I think. Jace? No, there isn't. Okay, good.
Them, I don't even know.
Okay.
Oh,
not
knowing
with
him,
that
it could
attitude.
very well be both.
So you're taking Jace, and you're going with either Mercutio on the path or Kelvin on the boat.
I think we were gonna go for the path. I was not mistaken.
You're gonna go on the path?
Yep, no boat.
Unless anyone else objects to that.
Okay.
Well, I wanted to go on the boat, but then everyone said the boat was the shittiest place ever. So
Yeah, fuck you.
let me
Fuck
just sort some things real quick. So
you have two options ahead of you. One is garbage.
So I'm gonna just like sort through the folders and just for funsies. Jace is a normal barbarian, he doesn't have his totem yet, but Mercutio is an assassin rogue.
Shit.
And Kelvin
I'll
just
slap
looks over, it's like,
Mercutio up the jaw.
you slap Mercutio?
No, I would slap Mercutio. I would deck him. An assassin. Not actually saying this. I'm just Abby thinking that to himself as he's watching Mercutio.
Mercutio.
Romeo and Juliet looking ass.
So, Jason and Mercutio are going down the path. Amelia just kind of shrugs. I'm going south to kill everyone and have fun, everyone. I hope you have a lovely day. And she already leaves.
Bye.
Ciao.
Yes,
Just waving.
Glad we did not pick her.
And
She
it's like-
seems a bit too off.
See, we kind of keep her under wraps because the government would hate her, but we all kind of like her for solving more interesting issues.
Look, if
He
you're gonna
seems
be
nice.
if you're gonna be psychotic, at least have some style about it. Come on now.
Yeah. Anywho,
What
you
are
all.
you doing, mate? You're a psycho.
He kind of brings out any pouch, like a bunch of pouches. So, do you full need to go shopping or anything? We got like a little bit of stuff, Jimmy, and we got the Apple a Day clinic nearby if you want to do some medicine stuff. Only
I
if you
have
need
no
to.
fun.
Well, I kind of fell off the roof this morning, so I might go and see if I can top myself up.
Okay.
Oh, that's what that sound was.
Yeah. Oh,
It was a calculated tumble.
okay. He hands you a little bag. There's 10 gold in there. Spend it wisely. I don't need the change. Think of it like advance payment for you.
For everyone or each of us?
For each, just to have, it's like, just if you
How
see
much was
anything, 10 gold each. It's like a couple other hunters come by and it's like, you're getting ammo, you're getting your gun fixed up. Okay. And Mercutio just waves down the group. Alright. I'll be waiting by the entrance to the area. It's just off of one of the paths. Jason and I will be there, and I'll be sending off some of the other hunters down different paths. Is that okay?
Sounds like plan.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All good.
Okay. I trust you all. Don't worry. It's not common for...
Well, that's a bad decision.
No.
That was good.
See,
A
when
terrible,
people...
terrible one, really.
When people say that, I just trust them more. Anyway, my people are
That's the
interested.
opposite of what you should do.
I know, I'm lying. And he gives you a wink before he walks away. Like, this is...
I like this guy. I like this guy a lot.
Like, he is very, very much kitted out for exploration. This isn't like fine clothes or anything. This is like rugged, very nice, even though he's kind of a slim fellow. And he's going down the path. So you all can go shopping. There's Jimmy's in the Appleday Clinic. And Abby, on your walk this morning, you didn't really see any other shops or anything. So,
To be honest with you, I wasn't really paying much attention.
I'm just gonna say, like, you didn't see anything, like, no advertisements or whatever.
Oh, I'm gonna go to Jimmy's.
You're gonna go Jimmy's?
Yes.
So Jimmy's just kind of out there if anyone else wants to go with Jimmy, and he's just like slumped over and just drinking a bit of water. It's like,
Yep,
Jimmy's
I'm gonna go
full.
to Jimmy's as well.
Jimmy, my good friend, how are you doing? How's the horse this morning?
Delicious. There's some leftovers, but they're mine.
No, I would never challenge you for a horse, you know.
Good.
No, sometimes, people say, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. You really are a man of your word, aren't you?
Yes. All the time. Hooves are the best.
Hooves. Yes, crunchy, delicious, lovely.
Yes.
Jimmy, my friend, 2 questions quickly.
Yes.
What do you have in the way of healing, first of all?
Healing. I don't really do that, but I have stuff to help for that. If you want, like, I don't know, like, I've got food, but that's about it. Like, not horse.
Okay.
Horse is mine. Like fish. And...
Okay, yes. Right, in that case, Jimmy, tell me, do you have, I know you see, purveyor of guns and some other finery, do you have anything weird? Anything strange
Weird?
as your store?
Weird?
Anything that's of a particular curiosity? Doesn't have to be useful, just has to be odd, different, bizarre.
Like, he's looking around and it's like, I got nothing really weird. I can make your weapon weird if you want that. Like, I got the anvil out back with rivets and I can smack in a bunch of claws and stuff if you want that.
Wait, you can smack in a bunch of what?
Claws, like metal claws, and make it all spiky. Some people like that. Like, we get some orcs around here that like to have like very, 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 very weird weapons. Like spikes and everything and stuff like that. It doesn't really do much, but it makes people bleed a lot.
Abby brings out his sword, and he kind of flicks it so it like fractures as it does, and makes some of the shards stick out as spikes and go kind of like that.
Ooh! 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 Yes! Yes!
More spikier, and he flicks it again and makes even more spikes.
Where'd you
More
get it?
spikier,
Where did you get it?
still.
Where did you get it? Jimmy must know.
Well, Jimmy,
Yes.
that's a good question.
Yeah.
Now, to answer a question, allow me to ask you a question.
Yes.
How much do you like horse?
Very. I pay good
What
money
would
for
you-
horse.
You pay good money. That's it. That's good. What else would you do for horse?
I'm not sure. I've only ever paid. Last time I ever did something bad was bad. Jimmy is not fond of getting that. Big people
And
protect
that's,
horses.
and that's why you won't have a sword like this. You need to think outside the box. Indulge a little. See, I would say those big people protecting horses, we're wasting them, using them for transport. We've got other animals for that.
Camels are gross. Camels are good
you-
for transport. Camels are gross. Full of water.
Yeah, camel. Why are they not using camels? They've got perfectly good, delicious horses there, and they're using them. If
Or donkeys.
anything-
They're only good for making mules, which only taste half of horse.
Exactly. You could liberate those horses from their life of servitude to serve a much greater purpose as a meal for yourself, and yet you limit yourself to buying horse meat. You're only living up to half of your potential, my friend.
Roll persuasion.
You got it.
Sorry, get in the zone voicing a character. I'm just gonna roll for fun, see if he gets a nat 1 or 2. Okay, he nods along. He's like very happy. We don't get a lot of merchants, but they always are very fond of horses, and they don't need horses in swamp. Best animal for swamp, giant
Exactly.
salamander.
Don't need horses in Spond. You have to think about you first. Indulge a little, You are a man of taste, a man of culture. And not only that, you provide a fantastic service to this whole town. Consider it tax.
Tax. If they have horses, they give food to Jimmy. Ooh. And it's only
Exactly.
one horse. They usually bring with 2 or 3.
Exactly. Something to
Jimmy
think
likes
about,
it.
my friend.
Jimmy likes
Um,
this idea.
I'm gonna go look for some medicine, but in the meantime, I'm gonna quickly put my hands together and see if I can find a coin in there.
Roll that D100. There's not.
Well, food for thought, Jimmy. Or
Horse for thought.
Yes. That's for lunch.
and I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna go see if I can find any medicine. And I'm not gonna go through all of that. I'll just say if I can find some, I'll just buy some to
Fine.
heal myself up back up to my max and maybe bring
Okay.
one extra
Oh,
witness.
you're echoing.
Sorry,
Oh, God.
that's me. My bad.
Okay.
Hi,
Yeah.
welcome to Wendy's. How can I help you?
Yeah.
So is anyone else
Kelvin,
visiting Jimmy
Kelvin,
first?
Kelvin.
drive-through. What are you gonna order?
Want some horse meat?
Can I get
Burgers.
a
A number horse?
burger?
No!
No, but yeah, I'm just gonna go into town. I'm gonna see if I could get a little bit of medicine to heal myself back up to full, and then maybe one more to bring with.
Okay.
And that's
Is anyone else visiting Jimmy's, or are they going to walk around town or get ready otherwise? Oh, I just smacked my mic.
Is there like a general store? Mr. Hands wants to buy a journal.
There's no general store, I will say. There's no one, like, really
Okay.
procuring things. Like, you saw Kelvin with a couple things of paper earlier and some other assortment of just random objects, but he didn't have much in the way of, like, journals either. If you want to go talk to him, you could, but other than that, there's not much in there. Jimmy sells weapons, and the Apple a Day store seems to sell medicine strictly.
All right. I'll join up with Abby as he goes to the Apple a Day store then.
Okay.
That's
I'm going
important.
to the Apple
Well, this
store
is
to
gonna be
ask the
fun.
geniuses for help.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Anyone else going, or are they all good?
I was gonna go to the Apple a Day store to see what kind of medicine they have.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of take a
I-
step back and see what Borliz does because he seems to be the man who understands concoctions.
Okay, and is Gix going too, or is he staying behind?
I mean, Giggs literally already has healing potions.
Okay, so Gix is good. You're just gonna meet up with them at Mercury's show.
Gix has been holding out on us.
Okay, so as you're going around the docks, you see like a little sign that has a green apple on it, and you see a giant stairway going up to a canopy in the trees with a big treehouse area with a couple beds. You can see like a couple like actual beds in there, and you see a giant brown form just moving around every so often, sometimes like leaping, sometimes flying and gliding around the area before going back in. And there's not many people going around. They're all like at the docks or whatever for everything.
Borlis will still try to go and investigate this, see what he can find, see what he can buy, etc., etc.
Okay, do you want to roll perception to try to find out what you saw, or investigation to figure out exactly what you saw?
I'll roll investigation. I have more than that.
Okay.
11.
So you're going up the steps, and immediately you see what looks like a giant flared owl face facing towards you. Like you can see like very big brown and yellow figure. It looks like a big owl looking at you, just staring you down right from the center of the store.
Hello?
Yes? And you see what looks like wings retract, and this giant moth lady looks around. Hello, yes?
Sorry, are you the owl?
No. I'm a lemma moth. My name's Cortland, by the way. How are you?
Cortland, doing good. Borlis is the name.
Nice to meet you. What can I do for you?
I was wondering what kind of establishment this is. I saw the green apple, I saw the many stairs going up to tree, and I saw flying, I think you, this, going around and going inside. I was intrigued on what kind of place this is.
Oh, it's a clinic. I sell things good. I mostly focus on people's diets, too, by the way. All the people around here don't really eat many foods. But you know how it is. And you see, like, a couple of baskets full of green apples. Like, very, very green apples. Like, hunter green.
Oh, I can probably make something good with those. Probably wouldn't be great for the health wise, more so like a fun dessert kind of thing.
So, What can I do for you all?
Well, it
Let me
depends.
just post what she has. Just
What are
for
you selling? Are you just selling like potions? Are you just selling like any medical supplies? Like, what is the kind of goal that you have here?
I do a little bit of everything. By the way, is anyone hurt right now, or is it just everyone needs to prepare for their journey?
I think one of my friends fell off a roof probably a little bit this morning ago. He might be showing up here or not. I don't know.
Oh dear.
Yes, hello. I've been here the whole time.
Hello. Are you the one that fell off the roof?
Let's call it an unfortunate acrobatics incident.
Oh, you poor thing. And she just kind of looks above and just goes to pick up a couple bandages from a desk and just brings them over. And you're hurt anywhere specific or just all over?
Pretty sure I broke a rib.
Oh my. And she just like wraps it around your jacket real quick and just goes, that should be good. And she brings up a jar of what looks like a very viscous green honey. Like, drink a little bit of this, just a sip. Oh, great. Is my internet cutting out again?
May I ask what this is?
It's just a couple of herbs and some honey. The honey helps it to go through your body and taste proper. The herbs are for healing.
I got it. I'm gonna take a big swig.
And you take a big sip. It tastes like very, very fragrant, like rosemary and lavender honey, and you instantly feel much, much better. And she just turns around and says, is that good?
Delicious. Thank you. No, 10 out of 10.
Okay, thank
So
you.
what did
very
you say?
much.
You said what was your name? Sorry.
Cortland, by the way.
Cortland. Cortland. You said you were Ligma Moth.
Lemma. Lemma. That's what they all say. We are
Ah.
primordial.
I've had a Bofa fly, but never a Ligma Moth.
Anyway,
Works.
just gonna type out. Whoever has a dictionary can look up what lemma means. Enjoy. Anyway, so do you all need medicine, food, anything else?
Do you have anything in terms of like any potions for healing?
Oh, I do. Let me just get everything out. And
Recommendation.
just so you know, food, drink, potions, tools. There you go. Like she said, she does a bit of like actual food because people don't have like healthy diets around here, so you'll notice like a couple things of fruit everywhere. And for potions, you see a couple like lined up pre-made. Like the normal health potions would be a bit more expensive, but what she gave Abby would just be a lot more cheap from the side. There's some other stuff which she points out is more of a lotion, and you just put it on where it hurts and you're all good.
How much do I heal by the way? Sorry.
You're up to full. It was a greener one. The normal tonics are just yellow. Like, she has stuff for people to use and stuff for her own healing purposes.
I'll probably take maybe like let's see what I have in terms of gold and stuff like that. I'll probably take 5 swamp apples and probably 2 tonics.
Okay, that would be 10. And you said 5 swamp apples?
Yes, I can
Okay.
probably make some good stuff with that.
Okay, 10 gold, and she kind of looks at her fingers for a moment and is counting. 5 copper.
You got it.
Alright,
As
thank you very
he
much.
gives up the money.
Okay.
No, I do
Wait,
wonder with these potions. I'm a handyman when it comes to tool making, as he shows off like his bag full of like literally a fucking thieves tools, tinkerers tools, brewing supplies, and cooking supplies.
I see. My tools are mostly simple. She has like a mortar and pestle of 2 various kinds, like the one that you have the wheel that goes back and forth and one like a hand one. And a couple of like jars and a small stove to heat things up on and purify.
Yeah, maybe later on, I could, if you are willing, I could probably learn some. Is it like alchemy kind of situation that you
Yes.
do?
It's more of just knowing how to make things. I'm not attuned with magic like my sisters and brothers.
Yeah, I got some magic in me, but if any case, I'm more good with hands on stuff. As Of course, you can tell with that. But maybe later on, if I come back from this hunting expedition, perhaps if you're willing to help me with alchemy stuff, because that's one of the things I want to try at least, just in
Okay.
case things later on go down south and we need some more help and we're out of magic.
Okay. That sounds lovely. I'd love it. Anyways,
Yang, did you say the tonics were green?
the one that she used was green, but the other ones are more of like a orange, like very bright orange honey color.
Noted, noted. She's not selling any of the green ones.
She's not selling any of the green ones.
I don't need it to be powerful. I just need it to be green.
And you can use prestidigitation to change it green if you want.
Excellent. And is she only selling healing stuff? Anything like any other kind of concoctions, maybe of the more offensive variety?
No, it's strictly healing. She seems to be only doing that.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a tonic.
Okay, 1 tonic. 5 gold, please.
Yes. Here you go.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you very much. And will that be all, everyone?
I'll take a tonic as well.
Okay, 5 gold as well.
There you go.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yang.
Hmm.
Is there anywhere I can find in town that might sell more, like I said, offensive concoctions?
All the hunters are really like doing gunpowder and stuff, so that's about the best you'll get. Otherwise, no one
I'll
does like
make
poison
more of
stuff.
a point. Is there anywhere I can buy a vial of acid?
No, I'm gonna say no on that.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, there's no quicklime, there's no acid. I'm sorry about that.
That's fine by me. No, I was just talking about like the standard D&D item, the vial of acid
Yeah.
thing. If there's nowhere. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, most of these people that are coming up are like hunters, and they strictly go for the kill. They don't want like melt their prey.
Nope, that's fine. That's fine. That's all. I just wanted to check if there was one that existed.
Okay, and with that, are you all going to Mercutio?
I was gonna ask the lady
Yep.
one last question before I go do that.
Yeah.
Now, I heard this a couple of nights ago. There was a lizard folk about like kind of like what my outfit is, but apparently he had gray on him. Did he ever come by your establishment at all?
Gray.
It's
And
it's like my suit right here, but the
Nope,
difference is that
I
gray or
don't.
white, I think.
I don't. And roll history real quick.
Rolling history. 8.
Yeah, just so you know, she might be a little bit of a ditz. So
Okay.
it's like good at her job, not good for remembering faces.
Mm.
You don't know the exact reason why. It might just be her, but it's just them. I'm not
Gotcha.
remembering. I'm sorry. I don't really remember that.
It's alright. I'm just asking around town a little bit because I heard one of my cousins is around this area.
That's okay.
If you ever see one in a great suit like mine, just keep it in mind if you could, please.
Okay. I'll try.
Otherwise, whenever I get back, we can work on alchemy lessons if you're willing still.
Sure. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, everyone.
You have a lovely day. As he starts strolling on down the stairs.
Okay. So everyone's gonna make their way to Mercutio then, spending like about half an hour, right? Nothing else?
I can't think of anything else.
Nothing else.
If I can't buy any acid, then I'm all good.
Okay. So you meet up with him. He's like, there's a whole bunch of smaller planks and platforms leading into the swampy area. And you see him just standing beside Jace and a couple of other hunters, like various races. There's a couple orcs here and there too, and they all go in, like, wielding axes. A couple of the lizard folk with guns, like blunderbusses and stuff. And Mercutio looks around to you, and Jace is looking into the woods. He's like, all right, friends, are you all good?
I believe I'm all good now.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Now then, let's make our way in, and let's move into some dungeon crawling. So,
Oh,
I have
yeah.
generic helper, just things. I need to say who's who, so. Your
You
show.
could just also put like a a red and like blue dot to kind of say,
Yeah,
hey,
that's-
this is blank and it's
That's what I'm
blank.
doing. The green stuff is swamp water, so just so you know. And I gotta get music set up. We had to change around bots a lot.
Yeah, Discord bots
I
basically got
can't
screwed
stand-
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to have fun.
Yeah.
Nope. Not allowed to have fun unless,
I believe this is the one.
some
If
weird
not,
cats
I'll have
want
to clear
make
it.
money.
There we go.
Who's
Sounds like.
pissing?
Sounds like a lot of sloshing.
Sorry, me.
There we go. It has a little bit of an opening to it.
Oof, that's loud.
You ever
music.
piss so hard that
Turn
jazz
it down.
music starts?
Anywho. So,
I like this. I like this.
very glad you do.
This is off Donda, right?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the bot's
Hell
activated.
yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah, no, it's good.
so everyone put your stuff down. I'll make better tokens for everyone to use later. I'd be glad if the bot was happier. Anywho. So, just make sure Fog of War is working all good and everything else.
I see nothing beyond this point and this point.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. So, this
God,
is just...
it's a turn to let go.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm gonna just move you out of that because...
I can at least click on my toe. That's not good.
Okay. So, you're moving in, it's a very short path to an area, and Mercutio just goes, okay, so, I've seen a couple of people around here real quick, and immediately you see, like, a couple of orc feet scurry on over this way, and he's just kind of staring down at a map. I don't have a token for him, he's just there. Kind of big, stocky fellow, and he's just going through to the right-hand path and is looking around, having a little bit of a tough time going around. Like, he wasn't in the hunter force or anything, and he's just going off to the side. And down here, you can hear, if everyone wants to roll perception real quick.
Perception.
I do want to do
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
By the way, Mr. Hands, you're not
Yeah.
on there.
Mr. Hands? Okay.
Not 20.
Yeah.
25.
19.
I just realized that Abby's in the small part right now. He's just
Yeah,
playing
he's
around.
just taking a swim.
Just sloshing around like a
Okay.
kid.
So,
And I pushed him in.
yeah, 'cause you can tell exactly what it is. It sounds like someone rather young is crying right now. And Borlas and Abby, you can hear it a bit too. And you feel like they're in trouble because it's just there, but Gixon kind of tells, like, there's something... Like, they're repeatedly doing it in a pattern, like, oh, woe is me and stuff like that.
Ah.
So, you got two paths. to
It's
take.
Which way is the sound coming from, my little friend?
So we can go in the opposite direction.
That way.
Yeah, you can either go towards the crying or go towards where the orc was going with the map.
The crying sounds kind of fake, though.
You wouldn't say fake, it's just like repeated pattern.
Yeah,
like
okay,
they're
I vote we
reading from
avoid
a
the
script.
ominous crying child.
Maybe we should at least investigate. Maybe it might be something.
Yeah, where's this?
Yeah, it
where's
might
your
be
sense of
something.
adventure? Come
Look,
on.
best case scenario, it's a child, and that's not a good thing.
Like, if it's a child, then we might be there because that's what we're trying to rescue, Mercutio just goes. But if it's someone that needs to be dealt with, or if it's a wisp, then that's a whole other story. And,
Yeah, and then we'll kill them. Win-win.
yeah,
Mercutio, my good man, you seem like a smart gentleman. I understand we're on a mission to rescue the children. Question, do you really think the ballbusters would just kind of leave one hanging about out in the open at the entryway to the swamp?
some of the sneaker kids we've plucked up a couple times, but otherwise they've been,
Yeah, they could have snuck away.
yeah,
The
they
kids.
could have. There are some who have actual magic and they can do their sneaky stuff to go through, but other than that, not
Alright.
many.
Alright, I'll go, but... 1 gold coin says that that is not a child.
Alright, deal. He holds out his hand.
Fantastic.
Let's shake on it.
I shake it.
Okay, thank you. I accept your bet. Let's do this.
I'll mosey on over.
Okay. And the underbrush is really, really thick, so there's not much to see. Like, you can see a couple emptier spots, but other than that, there's not a whole lot. I'm just gonna do that. And as everyone's gonna move these two together, Jace is kind of walking in tandem with Mercutio. There's just a path. It's a
We're holding hands.
not holding hands.
Monkey and Drought, once again.
Monkey and Drow investigator team. This is like the best buddy cop movie. We've got like 2 lizards, 2 monkeys, a demon, and an elf.
By the way, your music bot just left.
How does it loop?
I don't know.
Yamba, can you... Oh, repeat. It's repeat.
There we go.
Let's do that. Repeat all sets true. Okay, good. Okay, my favorite 80s show. Anyway, so everyone, you're all gonna cross the bridge?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So, as you do... Oop, not that, that's the wrong one.
Oh no, it's
Sulky Darkness. You actually do see someone crying, and she is a little girl with a very big black dress, and she's caught in a bear trap right now. Like, bleeding decently, too.
It's an anime child. It's an
Hey,
anime child.
It's the best thing I had!
Kill the anime child.
It's the best thing I had. Anyway, let me
Okay, how is the bear trap, like, connected and stuff?
Like, it's just connected to there. It looks like they try to dig it up, and that's Mercutio. Mercutio just goes by, well, dear, you do owe me 1 gold coin.
Hold up.
I
We have
believe
not
that you
confirmed
can.
the nature of this being.
I believe you can probably pull
I
this
think
child out
it's
of-
called a child.
No. We do not know that as of right now. For all we know, this could. Right. First of all, I'm gonna have.
I
a look
believe
at
in
her
some
leg.
cultures they're
does
called
it,
children.
does it look? Does it look like her legs? Like, is she like? First of all, is she a living thing that's like bleeding and everything properly from like where this bear trap has snapped around her?
For fun, roll perception. Or an investigation, just for fun. I want to see what happens.
All of us are just him.
Just Abby. Since he's the one that's actually like, this is not a child, I swear. Investigation. Yeah,
I don't believe this is a child.
I'm gonna say this. They are definitely alive because they're still bleeding a little bit. Like,
Okay, they're bleeding.
their leg is definitely connected to the bear trap. It's right here, and it looks like it was hammered in, but she tried to, like, grab it out, but the python's still stuck in the ground.
Right, Abby's gonna draw his sword. Alright, come on, let's get her leg out.
She just looks up, it's like, I...
Quick question, how old are you?
I'm 10. Why? And she's
Insight
human.
check.
Insight check? Yes, do it. They're 10. They're definitely 10. They're definitely kid. So they're human, they're a kid, and they were definitely stuck in the bear trap.
Abby sighs and flicks a gold coin over to Mercutio.
Thank you very much, sir.
I hate
Lucio,
you.
you mind opening up the bear
Ah.
trap? You seem a little bit more stronger than all of us right now.
Are you talking to the monkey?
Yeah.
Okay. He just nods, and the
The big
first
strong man is gonna help.
he nods, and the first thing he does is that he actually goes to dig up the bear trap, and he is holding out the chain so he doesn't like get rattled around by it. It's like, okay, this might sting a little bit. Let's do this. And no, this dude does not do it. And
Wow.
he like
I'm just saying,
he grabs on.
if
It's like,
it's a bear trap, we can't rule out that this is not in fact a bear pretending.
okay, let me just reveal a bit more too, just so you can see everything a little bit better. And it's like, oh wait, that was Mercutio. Oops. I rolled with Mercutio. I'm sorry.
He's up any fucking plus. it's
Yeah,
not
no,
anything.
Jace can't either. He can't pull it out. Like, ugh, sorry about that.
Does anyone else feel like a bit stronger?
If he
We'll
can
do
do it,
it.
I doubt we can.
Let's see, is the strength save, right?
Oh, I was doing, no, whatever. I'm just gonna count that.
What?
Strength check, strength check.
So check.
I'm just gonna count that as them doing their stuff. Oh my gosh, Gix. Yeah, you were about to let go and you just hear her yelp as it closes suddenly again.
Right. Okay. Right. Bakushi, I'm gonna try
Alright.
something a bit different. I'm gonna lean down, and where like the kind of like joint of the bear trap is, like the kind of fulcrum that like
Yeah.
allows it to snap shut. I'm gonna put like kind of a finger on each side of it, and I'm gonna use my thaumaturgy to start like heating it up at those points and say, try opening it now. I'm heating up the metal, so it should be a little bit softer, have a bit more give to it.
Okay, so you're asking Mercutio to open it, or are you asking Jace to?
Which one's the big gorilla man?
Jace.
Jace.
Okay.
Jace, come on, give it a yank.
Yeah, no, he's still not doing this, even with your thing. Like, this monkey is not good with opening traps. He has fat fingers.
Yeah, but he is very big and large. Come on.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
did no one open this bear trap?
We can't
Why
even
don't we like just chop the leg off that it's caught it?
Yeah,
No,
I'm
no,
more than happy
please,
to
I want
say,
both
but
my
you all
legs.
rolled your eyes at me.
I want my
Look,
legs.
Jace. This is easy for a man of your disposition. Just pull it open.
Where's the thing to change the dice roll to not be advantage every single freaking time?
think it's
It's
a
little gear,
Here.
and then right underneath it, roll queries and change it to advantage toggle.
Okay, so there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, normal. It's like, okay. And there, one. Okay, yeah, he managed to fiddle with it enough and, like, sort of harshly goes, and she's still bleeding.
Legs coming off, and I'm gonna draw the sword.
No, she's bleeding, the bear trap is off.
Oh,
Like, she-
oh, there we go.
She managed
Gix
to
is gonna
like,
take
wiggle
out his
her leg in.
ointment.
Yeah,
All according to plan. Now come here so
There
I
you
can
go.
cauterize your wounds.
autorize? What's that mean?
It means I burn your wounds so they stop bleeding and you don't die
Alright.
of blood loss. Come on.
No, please. Can you close them another way, please?
I'm gonna look up and just say I'm excellent with children, guys. Don't worry. No, trust me.
You're gonna give her
Gix-
booze next and just go,
Gix
she's
is
a
just
growing
gonna-
girl.
Gix is just gonna walk up, bop her leg with the banana, and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, cast that cure wounds.
Casting that Cure
He
Wounds.
just pops it
Or
and like
banana.
does additional damage.
And like gently pokes it.
Yeah.
She breaks her
roll to
leg and
attack.
his heals back
Roll
up
to attack.
afterwards.
Doesn't potassium burn?
He's
I think
It's
so.
not corrosive.
what?
It's
Have
not
you
a
Googled that
corrosive
now?
metal. It's not a
Why
corrosive
is it not
metal by
rolling?
nature. It just explodes when it hits
Why is it-
water.
Just do a D8 and then your spell modifier.
yeah, it's not rolling. Oh, D8 plus 3. Yeah.
Okay.
A D8.
Potassium can
Okay.
ignite
One
in
plus
moist
three.
air
Okay.
because of the friction
Four.
or static sparks.
I'm gonna see how much damage she took from the bear trap.
So
Okay, yeah,
this is
she-
the perfect.
That's how much damage she took. Like, the wound is sealed up enough so it's not, like, bleeding profusely, but still, like, bare-skinned a little bit on some areas. Like, there's no skin. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna take out that healing tonic as well. The 1d4 plus 1.
Okay, roll it.
Well, I'm not giving her mine.
So apparently,
more.
potassium can ignite in moist air because of friction or static. So this is like the perfect place for Bananicus.
Oh my gosh.
You're talking like pure
Perfect.
potassium metal.
Yeah,
though.
not
That
like
is
fruit
that is
potassium.
not-
Still, it has potassium in it.
Well, that's
Anyway,
like saying, that's like saying, tuna's got mercury in it. Mercury's a liquid metal. Tuna's like the same fucking Terminator 2. That's not how it.
oh my
You're using the
gosh.
same logic as people who argue about ingredients in vaccines.
Let's talk about tuna though. Tuna are pretty big and they kind of look like robots.
They do, actually, yeah, they do.
See,
Like,
so
how do they look like robots? It's a fish.
Like, they're silver enough, but also
rope-like
how they
fish.
move, it's just so weird.
They
Plus,
move like a fish.
still, no, like, they move weirdly.
okay, okay. You telling me if this doesn't look like the Terminator? Hold on, let me find the channel to post this in. I'll post it in general.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's a pretty robot-looking fish.
Yeah, it looks like something
Okay,
Ace
so-
Ventura would be in.
It's a
If
fish.
I-
It's a big fish.
Okay, if you ask me like what chemical would be in a tuna, I would say mercury just based off its appearance.
I would say cyanide.
I just say a metal.
Just full of iron.
Some nuts
I mean,
actually
I
have
was a
tiny
robot then.
little amounts of cyanide in them. So
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, apples
If you
do.
look at the person holding the
Oh, yeah,
fish, it
apples
kind of
too.
looks like they're suffering
the,
from mercury poisoning. So,
Seeds.
think my point's proven here.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so yeah,
So
in
what about
conclusions,
this
apples are
session?
gonna kill us
Jack
all.
cannot tell the
Yeah.
difference between a fish and a robot.
I
okay,
mean they're basically the same, right?
we're getting derailed. Everyone good?
Yep,
Yep,
I'm all
I'm
good
good.
to go.
Okay. So, yeah, the girl's okay. She's, like, there's, like, a little brush burn area where it was. It's like, thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. And she just kind of hugs Gix, like, Bananicus. Like, what is this?
So who are you? Who are you potentially bear disguised as a child?
Bear. I've never seen a bear. I'm Rosie, by the way.
Rosie.
Rosie,
And
what
what-
ha-
see?
Story.
You can thank Bananicus for saving you.
Hmm.
what
Bananicus.
happened, Rosie?
Well, I was running away from where they were, and I kind of stepped on this. And it was painful. They had a couple of other traps, but this one was very, very in the way, and I accidentally stepped on it when I tried to jump over it.
Now, how
Up to
many
the
kids
bear
were
trap.
over with you when you managed to escape?
There were 15
Much
others
like
or so.
Bear would do.
Okay, so 15 others.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, do you know how many of those mean people over there were?
I think
Could you tell?
3 at least. That's
least
who I was
3.
running from, at least. One was a big, like, fishy dude, fellow.
And what's your opinion on honey?
I don't like honey much.
What about picnic baskets?
I would love a good picnic, but Mama and Dad
Yeah,
won't be
that's
here.
all I need to hear.
They always
Was it
say
the-
not to trust the wolves.
Boy was just chucks a tiny pebble at like Abby's head, just like shut up. Well,
Just
either way,
saying.
over there it is back where home is. Did you come from over there?
No, no, not over there, please.
Do you perhaps?
He points
my
back
cave?
to the village, basically.
Can you take me home after this? I want to be near you. I can help.
Well, we'll be safer over there, but help you say? What do you mean you can help?
I scare people off with magic sometimes.
Yeah,
you
you walked into a
magic.
bear trap.
I'm not the best with magic. I'm good with moving with my hands, but not my feet.
Look, all
Well-
I'm saying, guys, is I understand the child's scared. I just don't think we should. We literally found her helpless and trapped in a trap, and I'm still not convinced she's not a bear. So I just, look, I just
you
don't
just
think.
grab a
It's,
bear from me, Abby.
yeah, large, furry, giant teeth can often disguise themselves as little girls. Known to have a vehement dislike of little girls over quandaries over bedding and porridge, I believe. And,
Porridge is bad.
yeah, there you go. This could, baby bad. All I'm saying. Anyway, look, I'm just saying, if we're going to rescue children, it just feels counterintuitive to bring a child who has escaped with us. We're taking them back where we're meant to be getting them away from.
Is
I could get
anyone
my
here
sister.
available to take her back while we plow along?
What about you, Mercutio?
Hey, listen, I'm about ready to just go crazy and just go head on first. I'm not gonna do anything with endangering a kid, but if they want to help, I'm not gonna stop them. It's better to let kids do their own thing sometimes.
Now,
Look how
And
look
Jace just
how
shrugs.
it's got
I don't
you
have
at
any
the-
kids.
Look where letting kids do their own thing has got you so far.
Did you learn your lesson to move aside from the bear trap? Yes. See, she already learned.
The bears are getting smarter.
so you want to save your sister? She's still
Mhm.
there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember which direction these people went?
He tried to get me, but they didn't. I managed to get trapped and I was just moving away. They had their bigger guy, I don't know what his name is, but he's the big fish, and they told them to come back, and if I come back to get me again. And wait for anyone coming down here.
The big fish, you say?
Big fish.
Well,
they
it
got
is up
legs.
to you.
Big fish. Question: when you saw him, were you tempted to try
My fuck
and
God.
catch him in your mouth mid-jump?
No, I was trying to get away.
More than he was like, like squinting his brow. Not squinting his brow. Just like this, rubbing his brow. Like, oh my god.
I'm not a bear. I just
That's
want my
exactly
sister
what
back.
a bear would say.
I just want my sister back.
No, a bear would say raw.
True, very true.
To force you
very
to do
true.
anything, but you have a choice. You can go back and be safe, and we'll take care of it. But you'll be a lot safer. But if you want to come with us, you'll be in more danger than you.
I want to help.
And that is your choice. Does
Alright, I
anyone
guess we're
anyone
taking the bear
disagree with
route.
this?
If the kid
Well,
wants to help, she can help. Worst case
If the
scenario,
bear
we're gonna
child
get
wishes to
smack.
come.
The bear child. Suddenly druid and they attack you or something.
So
But if
how
you
we got?
want-
If she
you
wants
should
to
do
tricks,
so.
I'm going to flip.
If she... No. Yeah, she's not a druid. She does an example of the magic, and you see like a little thing of fire above her hands. I know how to do this.
But if you know how to defend yourself, well, that's good. But at least if any case, you stay behind us when it comes to more trouble, okay?
Okay. Got it.
And he just rubs her like her
So
hair,
I done
basically.
screwed up. I actually made all of our tokens into the map layer.
Oh,
You can
no.
tell Yang's priorities.
I'm
When-
sorry! I was fiddling
when-
around
when-
with
when-
stuff. How do I get
the
stuff
g-
off the map layer?
The gorilla does not have a token. The assassin does not have a token. But
You
the
could just delete
anime
them and just
child
put them
does.
back on.
I had it left over from a previous campaign.
Yeah, a bear campaign.
You're still on that. Oh, whatever.
You're
Everyone
fucking
just... Like, I'm just gonna do stuff real quick. I'm just gonna grab everyone's tokens off on the side.
One could say she's barely prepared.
Yes, har har. So I'm just gonna, like...
Sorry.
Abby just really wants his gold back.
Like, you're gonna get paid from this, dude.
He needs his bare necessities.
Okay, everyone just
True.
kinda... Let's just do that. Just everyone is... Everyone just
Maybe-
re-drag your tokens, go down either area down here,
You
and
could
I'll
just
just...
delete them, actually.
I can't delete them, I
Yeah, you
can't
can
even
do that.
select them!
Okay, everyone just select your tokens and hit delete.
You can't... Wait, can you? Oh, you can
Can
move
you
your
not?
token...
Can you not click?
You hit
Can
delete
you not
and
click and
go
drag?
away.
How was I unable to do that? Now I can move everyone's stuff again. What the heck?
I don't know, but I just deleted my
Yeah,
token and put it back
sorry,
on. I
sorry,
didn't-
stream. You're just gonna have to bear with us for a while.
Oh my gosh. That was so weird. Okay, anywho. So you're all going to do the stuff. We're all good, so
Yeah.
pick a path, any path.
These jokes are starting to be a bit unbearable.
Gosh.
Oh, sorry. I very apologize. I don't mean to be overbearing.
Oh my gosh.
Alright,
I can't bear this anymore.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Alright, which path we going on, gamers?
Well, considering the meta terms of this seems like the edge of the map, I think we should go this way.
Okay.
Now let's go off the map.
You wanna know funny? Just kidding. There's nothing really there.
Wow. The illusion of choice.
Yeah.
There is no free will.
There is free will. You just all didn't know. Anyway. So yeah, you're just going down the path, a lot more swamp and everything. Mercutio and Jace are hailing up the behind, make sure everything's good. And as you all take a step in, we'll
Oh
see.
no, the end.
Let me just do this. Oh. You see two
Whoa.
people. A lizard folk standing right around there, holding a spear and standing watch while there's a kobold right there as well. And they all spot you. It's like, hey, what are you doing here? And they're pointing their weapons at you all. Let me just do this. real
Who are
quick.
you? Well, who are you?
just taking a stroll.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Well, the kobold just goes, I'm good. And then the lizard folk just goes, shut up. They have small
I'm gonna
people.
Oh, sorry, I just moved you instead. I'm
They
gonna
morph
stroll
together.
over. I'm gonna stroll over and be like, so, gents, what brings you to this side of the swamp at this moment?
What brings you to this side of the swamp?
I asked first.
No, you're going into where we were. We were here first.
Yeah, that's. I'm purely just trying not to step on any toes here. I'm just, we are simply foraging at the moment, and I don't want to go into anywhere that's currently occupied by some important business. But I would love to be aware of what that business may be.
Roll deception.
You got it. Sorry, my character. There we go. Deception. Anyone?
Okay, yeah. Like foraging for what exactly? We're not really in a good part for that.
Well, that's the thing. We thought so too. Essentially, look, we're sellswords, but we've just come off for a couple of battles, so we wanted some more easier work. There's a nice lady in town. She boils all sorts of potions and tonics. I'm going to get my tonic out and rattle it a bit. It goes, and as such, she needs some interesting ingredients to do so. To be honest with you, I don't quite understand the science of it. I just know that she needs certain parts and certain plants and certain bits of water as well. And we've been told to go a little bit deep and look out for stuff in particular. But like I said, don't wish to step on any toes. If you gentlemen are busy doing something here, I don't want to interrupt.
We're doing important stuff. We're waiting for someone to come by. This is where we set up camp because we have people coming by later. Don't mess with us.
Oh, you got company, do you? What for? What's the occasion? When are you celebrating a birthday?
We don't do that. We're celebrating more of a trade. But for now, you all need to go.
When I hear them saying it's celebrating a trade, can I do a quick? Do I think these guys are bull busters? I'm gonna do an insight check on them.
Do insight, yes.
I'll do insight or just him.
Yeah, if you want.
Fuck.
And just for fun.
Insight.
Yeah.
Hey, if
'Cause
you
they
look
just
at our
went
rolls
with
reverse,
trade.
it's 69.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, nice.
Abby, Gix, you can definitely tell these people aren't really good. Well, Borlis and Mr. Hands, it's like the kobold's not convincing, but the lizard folk's doing the most of the talking, so...
Abby's gonna kind of look and go, "Oh, purple flower. That's one of the things we're looking for." And he's gonna point behind them.
You're going to point behind them?
Yeah, purple flower. That's one of the things we're looking for.
Okay. What's a good one?
Would
I
it
guess-
be performance?
I guess performance, yeah.
Oh god.
You gotta be convincing to confuse someone.
No!
That one!
So the kobold does a double take, and there's no purple flower behind us. And then the lizard folk just goes, "Shut up! We're gonna deal with this." And
Abby turns around
everyone,
and goes, "Oh fuck it! I'm gonna Eldritch Blast one of them in the face."
we're doing initiative orders first, dude. Actually, yeah, roll the hit, just to see. Roll the hit.
Okay, roll to hit.
Roll
Wait,
the
give
hit.
me one
I'm
moment,
curious.
Give me one moment. Okay, so this is my. Yeah.
Oh,
20.
yeah. So which one are you aiming for, the kobold or the lizard folk?
I am going to hit the lizard folk, and I'm going to try and blast him square in the face with an Eldritch Blast.
So you see him just kind of fall back and just do a tumbling spin into the water, and you just hear this splish, and you notice like half his head was missing, like half his face on the right-hand side.
Look at the code and go,
Jesus, Abby.
"Any questions?"
He books it. He's like running away. Oh wait, was that 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, he's running away now.
Okay, gents, shall we go?
Let's move on.
I think it's time to apprehend them, because now word got out.
Yeah,
We-
we're
yeah,
not really
we-
doing
we-
it stealthily, but I'm all for it if we're gonna kill them. Because
We've
they.
made our presence known. I think we should go introduce ourselves.
Okay,
Sounds like a plan.
you're all gonna move forward.
Quick
move
question:
forward.
Can I see the guy in the water at all?
Yeah, he's kind of like bobbing face down. You see half his head missing, like he's kind of gushing blood at this rate.
Cool. I'm gonna cut his head off and I'm gonna take it with us.
You're gonna take his half head with you. You got like
whole collection by the other. Jesus fuck.
you got
Oh,
a lizard folk head, like half a lizard folk head.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just kind of casually carrying it by like part of like my hand, like kind of in his jaw.
Okay, so let me just cross that off that he doesn't exist
Yeah, I
anymore.
understand the snack for later.
Potentially, we'll see. It might have another use.
Let me just get rid of him real quick. Okay.
He doesn't exist.
He doesn't exist anymore.
Ooh.
Woo! Anyway,
If I got on that 20 and blast his fucking head off.
you just blast his head off. You see that the kobold
anyway,
is
instead of
coming
blast
down
him.
here, and he's just warning his friends, like, look, there they are! And it's time for combat. Everyone roll initiative real quick while I change up the music.
Before we do that,
Now my good rolls
I'm
come
gonna-
out. Jesus fuck.
I'm gonna chuck the head in between all of them and just yell, I believe this is yours.
Okay. Just for fun, roll intimidation. Gix, are you gonna move up? Or are you just kind of
Oh, yeah, sorry.
15.
15? I just roll 3 of those.
Oh, nat 1 on my initiative.
Oh dear. I'm
Do
gonna...
nat 1.
Yeah, I gotta change your stuff. They all just kind of look in horror, just like, ugh, and they just kind of step aside. Just real quick, I'm gonna just move that guy down there. And Link at the battle music. And we're gonna be jamming out, just so you know. Wait. You think I'd have this all in there? Really? Okay.
I think remove is what you're looking for, yeah. Or clear.
Area. We're going for electric guitar, because I really like it. And it's just a swamp
Electric-
battle theme.
Electric swamp.
Electric
Metal,
swamp.
yeah.
And for that, I'm gonna just roll a Mercutio in base. $19 for Mercutio and 16 for... Okay.
I'm not even on the turn order.
I'm sorry. And then... these 3. The DM's hard at work. 4-3-3? Okay. Yeah, that's because you threw the head at them. They're all kind of just reeling a little bit. Oh. Yeah, you had a nat 1, so you're at the bottom. Yeah, you spent your turn hucking a head at people. So, it would be Mercutio's turn. He's gonna kind of stick around up front and just get ahead of everyone. Borlis, you're all up.
Well, this is going to take about 10 feet here, and he's going to do the old reliable finger gun Ray Frost
Okay, at whom?
at this boy right here.
That's a merfolk, so you do 5 cold damage, as he's kind of wincing real quick, just with the sudden cold and just shivering, but he seems okay with it. Next up is
Yeah.
Mr. Hands. Borlis is all done.
I'm all done.
Are
Okay.
you guys ready? This is the
Yep.
moment we've all been waiting for, right?
Is that a
On
monkey?
that person right there.
It's got a gun!
He's
got a gun!
Is that a monkey? He's got a gun!
Monkey magic!
Monkey magic.
13 hit.
Okay, when you do your thing, there's a 13 hit. You're aiming for the kobold. That indeed does hit.
Yes, let's go.
And you did 4 points of piercing damage as you shoot your freaking musket made for killing swamp rats at this kobold, just clear in the arm, and he just winces as that bullet passes clean through. Sorry.
All good.
The monkey has a gun, and he hasn't taken his medicine. Okay. So, Jace is gonna kind of step around, and he is looking at them all like, just, I'm watching you, and he just pulls out a javelin and just tosses it across the sea. The swamp, and is aiming for
He's
the
swamp.
merfolk. That hits, and for damage it's a 1d6. Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but he skewers that merfolk a little bit. Anyone want kebabs?
Mmm, delicious.
Be a bit cold by the end of the day.
Anyway, Gix, you're up,
Yep,
and I will give you the thing when you
it
need
is
it.
time. I would say it's probably around now.
It's around now.
Yeah, when the thing is needed. Otherwise, like I can just use another token of gigs.
I'll
if you
just
don't
toss
have it
that
ready.
your way when you need it.
Yes. Right now.
It is
I am
time.
going. It is time for banana. I'm
Banana.
gonna summon banana. I'm gonna summon him right there.
You're gonna summon him right here.
Right there. But
Okay.
there
That
you
is-
go. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
right there.
There. Oh, right there. Yeah.
Okay, do your stuff. What does the banana do as the wildfire spirit?
There's when I summon him, there's a big boy blast hitting all of those lads. Hence the placement.
Yep.
And they take 1d4 fire. Sorry, 4 fire damage. Wait, no. Give me a dex save.
Dex save?
Dex save
okay.
is or
Yeah,
take
dex save,
2d6
yeah.
fire damage.
Yes.
Now, all three or just the two?
All 3.
Okay. Okay, one does it perfectly, the other two get hit. I'm gonna say the merfolk down here, after getting
Yes.
hit a whole bunch, does the dex save proper. Well, these two,
There's no half damage or anything.
they just miss.
They just miss.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So these two take how much damage?
They take 4 damage.
They take 4 damage. Okay.
Kind of a bad roll, but yeah.
Um.
And now Gix is going to run down here and join the fight.
Join in.
Cast Shillelagh on his bonking stick. His backup bonking stick.
Bonk.
And he has already used his action, so he's just gonna stand here ready.
Okay. Oh, now for the barrow busters. Burrow busters. This guy right here,
Ballbusters.
he is going to just growl, and he's going to hold out what looks to be a makeshift gun, and he's going to aim it at good old Borla's right here, and he's going to shoot. And misses.
Oh,
Like,
no.
you see this ball of fire just spew out, and it just goes right over your head, and you see him just toss the thing aside. Bloody garbage, I really need to tweak it. And he gets close, and he's going to just look at you and get ready with a little dagger. Not a little dagger, a little club. Anywho.
Tiny man meets tiny man.
Lizard folk right here is gonna walk around Bananicus. Now, does Bananicus get any, like, attacks of opportunity or something?
Not as far as I can see, no.
Okay. And lizard folk dude, oops, not that. He's gonna
Sadly, but I mean,
aim at Mercutio
might be able to in the future.
and do a quick little stab with a spear. Oh, it's not a spear, sorry, wrong character. Oh, character. And these people hit? Yeah, Mercutio just ducks out of the way. Jeez, dude. You need to get better at your game. And the merfolk right here is going to move out of the way of Borla's. His little ray of frost, hopefully.
By the way, he only has 20 feet because of that ray of frost hit.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, he's only moving 10. And he's going to throw a spear right at you. Does a 17 hit?
It does. I only have 15 AC.
Okay, and you take 4 points of piercing damage. You got a spear right in your hip.
Fuck. So 4 points or 3 points?
4 points. It's 3 plus 1 because they have extra damage. Anyway,
Got it.
Abby, here go. Abby?
Okay, Abby is going to run up. That's a drawing, not a drag. Abby is going to run up here.
Yeah?
I am going to cast Green Flame Blade.
Green Flame Blade. Tell everyone what that
and,
does.
It does. Basically, when I hit them, it's going to deal, with no real save, 4 fire damage to, wait, there's the explanation.
Oh, you got it
So,
twice.
and it's, yeah, so,
And that's
basically
just
when
if
I
you
hit
do
them,
damage.
if it's in 5 foot of me, I do my weapon's normal damage, and then anyone within 5 foot of the creature I attack takes fire damage equal to my spell casting ability modifier, aka 4 damage.
Is that everyone or
I-
just enemies?
One other enemy within 5 foot of the. So it's one other enemy within 5 foot of the enemy I strike.
Okay, go ahead.
So Abby's going to run up as his kind of cutlass splinters into metal fragments suspended in that eldritch energy. She's going to run his hand along it as it ignites into green flame. I'm going to go big cut. Big karate cut.
Big karate cut on the lizard folk dude, I assume.
21
That hits.
to hit.
So that hits, and you do your extra damage. So this one gets 4 damage as well.
Oh, that was a bad damage roll.
Oh.
So he does 4 damage, and I'm going to do 4 damage to him, and then as it does so, the flames kind of burst and jump, and it's going to do 4 damage to this guy as well.
Okay, they're not looking too hot. They're starting to get a little even over and such. Especially this guy and the kobold. They're not doing too well.
Excellent news. Excellent news. Yeah, that's Abby's turn.
Okay. Mercutio right here is going to take a good old slash with his rapier. And that does it, and he just skewers the lizard folk, and he is down. Lizard folk only had 1 HP, so it wouldn't matter.
Right.
Like, alright, that's 1 down. Borliz, you're up.
Well, since Borla's got a spear, got spear's goddamn hip from that, he yanks it out, and he's going to yet again do the old trusty rare frost on that asshole.
Okay.
It's a 16 hit.
16 does hit.
Bam, right there, 7 cold damage.
Okay, yeah, you freeze this fish solid. Like, you see it slowly rise up his legs, and you just freeze him. All that's left is the kobold.
Oh, he's dead.
And that's a Mr. Hands right there for your turn.
First
I
kill.
just realised something. Sorry, Yang. I just realised something. I hadn't changed my. I hadn't actually changed my damage, so I would have done 6 damage to that dude there. And 4 to that one.
Oh,
Yeah, I hadn't changed it off of Dex and 2 Charisma, so that's my bad.
that's
But,
okay.
yeah,
It's we'll know for next time. It's adding more flair to the
Yeah,
fight
yeah.
anyway.
Sorry to interrupt. Sorry, Jack. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh,
No
that
worries.
was Borliz's first kill. Borliz is the big boy now. He's actually killed someone.
I literally freeze him in a block of ice.
Yep.
Up your murder cherry.
I was frozen
Nice.
today.
I was frozen today.
Anyway, Mr. Hands.
Yeah, if I reload the swamp rat gun, does that count as my full turn?
Let me get the thing open just so I can actually see.
Yeah.
It
think
is
it's like
very
that when your
low
move was
damage.
It's basically built for range. It reloads consuming a standard action, so either your attack or your movement is consumed.
Okay.
You need to shoot through the monkey and the drow in order to shoot them.
Yeah. Do you want to
That
risk
is
shooting
true.
one of your friends, or do you want to...
I mean, I do have a good shot. No, I think Mr. Hands is just gonna mosey over here as his movement, and then he'll reload for his attack.
Okay. Yeah, Jace is gonna come over here. He's gonna
We need to
skedaddle,
get you a better gun.
and he's gonna do a good old swing with his axe and misses. Yix, your go. This kobold doesn't want to die just yet. Are you gonna help him?
We need to get you a 6-shooter.
I'm gonna
So,
help him die.
the
And he has
banana.
I'm
shot
for
or
bonking.
shotgun.
Bonk. Aim for the bonk.
You
Big
got banana
bonk.
also.
Yes, I too
Bonk
have
does
banana.
it. Yeah, right on the head.
Okay.
You cave in their skull with a
8
banana.
damage.
The smaller one wins. The banana wins.
Fatality.
And that would be battle. So I'm gonna just.
I just realized that the banana actually takes his turn after you, so you could have just done
Yeah.
something. You could have just slapped him. But whatever.
Okay, we're going back to this.
Or I could have readied an attack, but yeah.
Yeah.
Can we take a quick 2-minute bathroom break?
Yeah, I was
got
gonna
a
say I
restroom.
really need to use the restroom too.
I need to
Cool.
make some. I need to make some like quick lunch anyways. I have
Yeah.
like donuts today.
So we're gonna just
Hey,
do that.
donuts
So
are
let's do that.
Alright.
We'll be right back.
Good beef
Right
fella.
back.
Gosh.
Bum, bum, bum. It's chill music. Let's see what's it called. Compass, 9 labyrinth, 3000 year blue wool plants. Never heard it before. Sounds chill though.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
I didn't do anything murderous while you were gone, I promise.
Okay, good. Nice, nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. How is it so far, by the way? This is my first time actually doing dungeon crawling proper. And just so you know, Kelvin wasn't trying. I wasn't trying to like dissuade you from going down one path. Kelvin's just the busybody, worried grandpa, basically.
All good.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to railroad people all too hard, quote quote. Like, my goal is to provide story, and I have stories planned. There will be choices they can do. They've already derailed a lot of it. That's the thing. It's like they've derailed so freaking much. But hey,
All good.
it's more fun.
Yep. Yeah. It's really fun.
Yeah, so long as everyone's having a decent time, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
The joys of being a DM, yeah. Lucky understands.
Yep. Lucky's been DMing before a
Yeah.
good number
Speaking
of
of
times.
which-
As far as I could hear.
Hey, Lucky,
Yep.
given I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff with the level 10 one-shot, would you want to be in another group for it? Because it needs 4 groups at least.
We.
There's 4 groups for the level 10 one-shot.
I'm still thinking of going as a gnome player.
Okay, good. That's 1 down. I might
For now,
try
at
to.
least.
I might try to get like a VTuber group just for fun, then just a whole bunch of other people. Or just might just ask, hey, who wants to potentially have a really good IRL reward for stuff?
This is loose. Back.
Monkey returns.
Monkey noises.
So Phasmo got its anniversary update.
I returned.
When did that get released?
Yeah, it just got released today. There's menu improvements, so the journal you can just tick off stuff instead of having to go through like clicking constantly. There's party stuff in the main
Nice.
lobby, and there's a few other bug tweaks like having the parabolic mic fixed yet again, and some other things like hiding would sometimes be too good for some areas because you could just go up on some objects and just hide and not be touched, even if the ghost is right next to you.
Yeah, we don't
Hell yeah.
we hide. We just kind of yell.
Yeah, you all play freaking Darude Sandstorm in the middle of the hunt.
Hey, we're like, but our level, we're like almost level 50 at this point. Matt, I
Yeah,
think
we
you
might
almost
as well
maybe
not.
level 60.
Honestly, I don't know even how that even works. It's like how
I'm pretty sure
level
it's because we got really cracked at the game when it first came out, and we were just like, even on like the hardest difficulties, I remember we were like beating it within like 5 minutes or something like that.
ending, yeah.
Need FF back.
I am
God,
back.
it's
Oh, you are back?
I never left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got some lunch right now, so yay.
Okay. Oh, did Botify, why did you freaking leave? Ugh. I don't like Botify much. I miss the other one.
Yeah.
We have
Sadly,
to
it's
do what we
dead.
have to use.
Sadly, YouTube has to be a jerk. Hint, hint.
Yep.
And Me6 is going down too.
Yep.
Okay. So, are you all good?
Yeah,
Yep.
boy.
Okay, you killed 3 burrow busters. They were just mooks, so you got a decent idea. So, Mercutio just turns around. Well, if we're killing them, then we know in the right direction at least.
You could say that.
Everyone all good?
Well,
Those are the main people, right, sweetie?
What do you
Mhm.
say we go
Mhm.
find this walking fishman?
Yep. All right. Just before we go, everyone all good with their injuries? Spear to the thigh, a little bit of a hit, some empty pockets.
Yeah, real quick, Yang, you mentioned that one of the dudes that we killed had like a homemade device that he tried to shoot at Borliz, right?
Yeah.
Can I pick that up?
So
Is that around?
yeah, by the kobold's corpse, there's like a little, like it looked like there was a very poorly made thing. It has a little red crystal in the center with a tube and a like wooden grip. It looks like a very poorly made boot pistol, but it seems like the crystal has just gone from glowing to just very, very faint and faded.
Looks like
I'm
we need to
gonna-
get you a better gun, Mr. Hands.
That very much is true. I'm gonna toss this over to Borliz and say, do you think you could fix this up, my friend?
Does Borliz want to roll Arcana real quick?
I'll roll a card, see what's going on. Let me see. 14.
Oh.
Let's see what kind of budget I can make with these.
So whatever this kobold hobbled together with everything, it looks like he took one of those heat crystals that you had and just put it in the tube with a very makeshift like grip for a gun, and it basically shot out a firebolt.
Firebolt gun! Firebolt gun!
Firebolt gun.
It would be
Fire.
really expensive to just put in a new crystal every single time. But if you were to just repair it and just redo it, because he chucked it on the ground, it's kind of broken-ish, then you can probably get something out of it at least.
So, what do you say? Do you think you can fix that up?
Perhaps to give me some time and some patience, and I could probably make it a little bit better. As
No rush?
he snatches the broken heat gun.
The heat gun.
Basically.
You
Broken heat
every
gun.
time you fire it, you hear James would just say, "Feel the heat."
Guys, you're pew pew.
Pachoo, pachoo.
Pew.
Anyway,
Anything else of interest on the corpses of the various species we just killed?
just some random weapons, and there's no real armor. They're all kind of wearing clothes, but nothing else. The kobold had like a sling and a couple little rocks for it, but that's about it. Like he had nothing else of interest on him.
Well, this is gonna go to the little goddamn fish skull that he made. It's the same guy he shot beforehand.
Yeah,
It's the same guy he shot in the leg.
yeah.
Oh,
So
remember this guy? I shot him in the leg earlier.
yeah,
Ah, what a coincidence.
I guess I had to finish what I started then.
yep.
But I'm not gonna bother with what's going on there. Also, why is this flame? Why is the banana on fire?
Like the girl's kind of
By
just
the
looking
way,
at the banana.
It's banana because
I-
of course he's on fire.
I chucked the head over there. It was a kind of intimidation ploy, but it didn't seem to work, so that's all yours.
Just grab the head.
Oh, head? Can I eat it?
Yeah,
Oh.
go for it. All yours.
Thank you.
Free head.
Yeah,
Achievement unlocked. Get
Ah,
head.
no.
Head.
Yeah, you have.
By the
banana.
way, could you give me control over Bananicus' token, or is that?
Oh, how do I do that?
I guess you just. I think it's an edit.
Edit. I can't edit. I'll just make a character sheet next time and just give you control of Bananicus just for fun.
Yeah, I think you have to do that probably next time. Either
Yeah, I'll do
way.
that in between. Anyway. So,
All good.
Arcusha's like, I like your tactics on the head. That was a good one.
Thank you. I mean, I think the lack of care for their allies kind of seemed to interfere slightly with my plan, but you know, blast a man's head in half, might as well use it.
Yeah. Might as well use that story for them later if we maybe get some more to have a little bit of fun with, you know.
Yeah, by all means. I mean, if Gix doesn't get to them first. And I look over to see Gix just...
What?
Shove him the whole thing in his mouth.
Were you talking about me?
Eloquent. Anyway.
Yeah, so just saying, you love getting head, you know?
Oh yeah, that's delicious, especially the brain.
Jace just
Washroom?
shuffles and moves up.
Just like
Geeks is all about getting
giving
head,
you-
getting brain, all of that.
Green Lover number 2, Electric Boogaloo. Let's go.
Washroom is just like offering you a handful of brain.
Brain.
Brains.
Borlos is gonna pass out cannibalizing humanoids.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, you know.
Alright,
All right.
shall we
Well, let's find this
crack
fish
on
man then.
forward?
Trek on forwards. Let me just reveal the map. That's the wrong one yet
Off
again.
the edge, Borlas.
I'm consumed by darkness again.
Okay.
When I came down.
And you can assume we're gonna be
Ah,
crossing this water
oh,
anyway.
I
Down
feel
to the
down.
Okay.
Paradise City.
So as you're about to go by, the girl kind of hurries up. It's like, wait.
Going on.
That's where some of the bear traps were for the other ones.
Oh, strange you know the location of the bear traps.
I mean, there's one right there, and she points in, and you see one just kind of barely covered by the leaves. It's like they have
Barely.
barely.
I'm gonna look at her as I start to walk over the log and just go, I'm on to you.
Yeah, there is a little bear trap under there. It looks like it was, not set fully. Like it's open, but it's not like set properly. You don't see the python in the ground or anything. So there's that.
You
We're
might
listening
have
for
them
fun
fooled,
to
but
shoot
I
the bear
know
trap.
what you're up to.
Like she's just looking very concerned at Abby. It's like I'm not up to anything.
Either way, Borlos is
Know
gonna
where all
shoot
bear
the
traps are.
bear trap with the ray of frost to kind of just trigger it.
You hear a very loud clang, and you see it like chop a little bit of leaves off of the bush, and you don't really see many others right now. It's kind of underbrush and swampy around here. If anyone wants to roll perception, you can look around.
22.
Wait. How long have we been traveling, would you say?
Give or take an hour, or not hour, like 30 minutes, half an hour.
Okay.
Why?
And just curious to know.
I'm
And
concerned.
he's not really paying attention. He's more so concerned with the small bear.
So, Borlas, your lizard eyes with your brand, you see plenty of little traps around. There's one right there. These aren't giant, these are just where they are. One right there. They seem to be more near the water, of all things. And there's only one on the actual path.
Either way, Borlos is gonna do like some weird dance move performance, and he's gonna shoot all of them like not at once, but like one at a time, like pew 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 pew.
Wait, hold on. I need a gif of what dance moves he's doing.
Yeah, it's very important.
Well, if you have the gift for it, go up by all means.
I want to see
I
this
know.
gif.
Well, I didn't have a gif in mind, man. I was like, if you have one to share.
Yeah, we need visual.
Yeah, we need a visual representation, Matt.
You just see him doing the Fortnite default dance.
No,
Oh no.
try to get something. I'll get something.
We need,
Let me
Matt.
see.
When he
This
does that,
better
I'll
not
just
be
find
from 2012, Matt.
So
Bad advice.
I'm loving.
is it like this, or is it more like this?
Oh, I just sent my interpretation through.
Yeah, I think that's the. Wait, I've got to send an interpretation too.
A little shuffle.
The AK shuffle.
God damn it.
It's too good, the AK shuffle.
Wait, I've got the perfect one.
Oh, I got a better one.
Yes,
Dude,
that
while people
one!
wonder, like, what the fuck's going on.
That
Yeah,
one!
I like that.
They're coming
I like
out
the
his
chat
feet.
is not even seeing anything.
Okay,
It's probably a mix between like yeah, it's pretty much like almost like what Cake's doing.
I'm just gonna post the link because I know what it is. I like that one.
Of course you know what it is. It's got a fucking anime girl in it.
No, because I saw it like 2015.
Oh, like all
Oh,
of
wait,
Matt's
this one.
references.
Post it in chat.
Okay,
He in a tree. What?
there you go. Have fun.
Oh, yeah, Jack's got it. Jack's got it.
Oh my God.
Anyway. Yeah,
No,
you
no,
shoot all the
Jack's
bear
one's the
traps
right
up.
one. Jack's one's the right one.
You shoot all the bear traps, and everyone's just, like Mercutius was just whistling, like, nice shooting, Tex.
I don't know what this text is, but at least I know how to shoot it.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, jeez. What the heck was that? Anyway, will that be all of them?
I believe that is all of them that I could see. The
Good.
path is all clear.
We'll be back by lunch.
Hopefully.
Excellent.
I'm already having lunch.
Isn't it a little
You want
bit
some?
early? Who are you offering it to?
Monkey Man, like the big gorilla dude.
He shakes his hand. It's like, no, thank you. I ate before I left.
Okay. More for me.
Like, Jace is kind of holding up the end, and Mercutio is standing by. Anyway.
Well, what do you say we keep walking upwards towards what should hopefully be a very fishy friend?
A very fishy friend.
Who knows? We might be able to get Gix more head.
Because you can see.
How does that sound, Gix?
That was
looking
great.
for looking for other stuff. This is what I imagine like Borderless would do if he actually had armor.
You know, Gix
Freaking
actually has a
squirm.
bit of a Gix actually has a bit of a talent, you know. He can swallow an entire head whole.
It's not Tuesday yet.
They call him the throat goat.
Throat goat.
Either way, we're gonna start moseying on over, just see if there's any more
Okay.
traps.
Yeah, let's go on over. Roll that perception.
Perception.
Time to perceive.
16.
16? Alright.
18.
X, you stop right before one.
22.
And seems to be more like a little barricade of like two of them just standing there. Like, so, you got any more?
I'm just gonna quickly just pew Eldritch Blast set him off.
Eldritch
You
Blast.
gotta, you're not
Alright.
gonna do a dance.
Are
to-
you gonna
to
night
with
core
it?
dance this way through?
Yeah. So how many are there? How many are there?
There's three of them.
Three
Oh,
of
he
them.
getting that.
I'm gonna shoot the one in the middle, spin around, and drop into a split and shoot the other two.
I'm gonna just Bananicus just moves out of the way. Okay, before
I mean,
anyone else
Bananicus is immune to
before
fire.
anyone else goes on,
I nail it.
So good.
you are fabulous. You think to yourself, and then Mercutio is just kind of clapping. It's like, okay, fine, you earned this back, and he just flicks you the gold coin again. Happy?
Yeah, as he flicks it over, I stand up and I literally open up my pocket and catch it in the pocket.
Oh. Anyway, everyone roll a quick intelligence check.
Oh no, I'm not very smart.
Yay. Wait. Have we been traveling for an hour, Yang, would you say?
Why?
Cause.
What class is he?
The ranger. Anywho, So-
How do I find... There we go.
here's the fun
Swamp
thing.
baby.
Here's the fun thing. So,
What are you doing in the swamp, Mr. Hands?
I'm doing in
Swamp.
the swamp. I'm just
anyway,
Like
Gix,
some DK swamp music
Borlas,
going?
you remember a little conversation with Jimmy? Ooh,
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah, he's got that swamp knowledge.
he's got swamp. He's in the swamp.
I'm in the
knowledge.
swamp, baby.
It's his swamp now.
It's all ogre
That
now.
when he had swamp knowledge, he knows everything.
Your mind expands. You are the
All I can
monkey.
think of is Mr. Hands just wakes up in the morning. The bomb!
Pretty much, yeah, that's it. That's his routine.
Okay. So,
Is that one like fucking meme where like this mind expanding throughout the universe?
yes. Like the old mind expansion meme, which is like 2018, 2019. Everyone your old, deal with it. Anyway, so Gix and Borlas, you remember back with Jimmy He said that he ran out of bear traps when you were looking through stuff.
Are these all fucking jimmies?
Do you look in to see if they were?
No, I don't
I
particularly
can't
care.
take that risk.
I mean, they're
I want
all.
to see how this child.
Look.
I want to see how this child's reacting to the bear traps.
They're kind of relieved in the face, like they just look. Okay, now we don't need to jump over
Interesting.
those.
You're relieved at the bear trap being disarmed. Very curious.
Have you stepped on one?
No,
Yes.
I'm not a bear.
I'm not either, and I stepped on one on accident. Anyone can
yes,
step
that's
on a
okay.
bear
very
trap.
convincing. Very quick show of hands. Does anyone hear a bear?
No one raises their hands like we're cute.
Sometimes.
Good, right. Quick follow up. Who here has stepped in a bear trap?
Slowly raise his hand.
Jace sighs and raises his hand too. It was on accident.
Yeah.
Okay, and Abby pulls out a notepad, adding to the list of suspects.
Abby is suddenly very afraid of bears. How will this tie to his backstory?
No, I'm not afraid. I'm just incredibly racist.
To bears?
You have an awareness.
I'm more of a twink man, you know.
Abby's just expecting that one thing with SpongeBob where the gorilla just unzips Patrick and it just shows himself. But instead it's a bear. Anyway.
Mr. Hands at the end of this campaign is just gonna unzip himself, and it's gonna be a bear the entire time.
Yes! Like, Abby,
It could
if
be
he's
worse.
still
It
alive.
could be that horrifying figure I made of Mr.
My God.
Like PNG Mr. Hands, like default pose.
Posing
just
Mr. Hands as a real.
T-poses ominously.
Anyway. Will you all head on?
Yes.
All of them got shot down, hell yeah.
Yep, they all got shot down, so the path is open.
Fabulously.
And
And
through the brush,
through the swamp.
through the swamp, through the brush, you
Yeah.
see a
So are
bunch of...
these Jimmies? Did we
Did you check?
determine that?
No one checked.
Oh, I check for Jimmy.
You see a
we
J
could
out.
just bring them with us.
You see a J at the bottom of them.
These are Jimmy's.
These are
We
Jimmy's.
could pick them up.
Oh,
Take them with us.
Are you gonna pick up every bear trap?
I just pick up
I
like
think we only need one.
2.
only
Okay.
one.
Guys, I got a picture of Mr. Hands after he steps in a bear trap.
Is that the one you just sent me?
No, no, it's not.
The newest hit rap. I slammed my
It's this
penis
one.
in the bear trap.
It's this one in Yang's game.
Okay, hold on, let me take a look at this. I need to-
I slammed my penis in the
I mean, that is what Mr. Hands. That is what he looks like as an orangutan. So
Except he's got a cool
slammed my
hat.
penis in the bear
yeah,
trap.
that's,
You
Anyway,
slammed your
so-
penis in a bear trap?
when I
No.
came down.
on.
I could just imagine the horrifying screech of the monkey noises as you have that.
He actually goes full ape mode.
Imagine walking into the clinic with it just covered with a blanket. It's not fully off, but you're like, it's like attached to your thigh a little bit too.
Oh my God.
Okay, roll a
Alright,
dex
so-
save to make sure your thing's not stuck in a bear trap. I'm kidding. I'm not
Alright, you
evil.
got it.
Roll strength to slam your penis in it.
No, that'd be con save.
Yeah.
No, it's strength to slam the door.
Dang it. Why does the reveal thing not always work?
It sometimes does a reverse, it's annoying.
Okay, hold on. Let me just... Okay, there we go. So, you look on. You see cages. And there's kids in the cages. Some have eggs, like, shuffled aside just so they can actually move around and stuff and sit. And some people are actually holding them. And you see a bunch of, like, merfolk and some other things. But in the one of them, like, off to the side of this one, you see a tiefling just gagged. And they have red hair. And they're just sitting in there.
I've
just
been there. I've been there.
Like, she's...
I think we found the right place, I believe.
Yeah. Like, where's my sister? And she just looks around and is like, oh, here.
Hold on.
Hmm?
We have to make sure everything's all right here before we go in. There might be more bear traps.
Okay,
Yes.
roll perception.
You wouldn't want that, would you?
Mm. No one would want that. No one deserves that. Oh, that's Mr.
Nat 20.
There's no bear traps.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, let me just adjust things because... Like, okay, you said you're good with your sort of tools, or you do something. Who's good with tools?
Borlis decides to show a finger. Good
Okay.
with them.
Can you come and help me
Looks
with this and
towards
open it?
Lab Lizard.
By all means, as he pulls out his tinker's tools and he looks at the
Can
locking
you do
mechanism.
something for me first?
What is it?
She pulls out a knife and stabs at you. Die!
Knew it.
And
fuck.
from the water, you see the big fish man's like, Rosie Posy, you little bitch. It's like, I know, aren't I? And you see a hulking barracuda merfolk man holding a big spear come up from the water. And he's like, well done. Seriously. It's like, you could have done anything. And just people are so damn stupid. And
I'm gonna shoot the child in the head.
roll
Yeah,
initiative
kill
real
the
quick.
child.
Eldritch Blast.
What's damage did I take, by the way, from that?
It'll be 1d4 plus 1 for dagger. You take 4 points of piercing damage, and
Ow.
Jason and Mercutio are kind of rushing up, so everyone roll that while I get the music.
19, let's go.
16.
You got
18.
stabbed, and... Yeah, Abby, don't trust kids knowing my previous things.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, if only someone had warned everyone.
That's exactly the thing,
That
too.
wouldn't have been in character.
Like, here's
Bear-like
the thing.
behavior.
Oh, well. Time to murder the child.
Yeah, it's like
well.
Abby's paranoia was right, and that's why I loved it. Where's the happy murderer theme?
Yang, why do you... This is the second game in a row where you've made a weird anime child appear and then be evil.
Okay, listen. Number 1, it was leftovers. Number 2, if I drew them, they would be the least
It
anime
doesn't
thing
make
ever.
it better.
I'm sorry. Anyway. Where is it?
I'm joking, it's okay.
So, here we go. Tequila. Anyway.
Tequila, my favorite drink.
We've got good music, because royalty-free stuff is good.
Tequila.
Sounds a little EQ-y, but hey. Anyway. So, everybody roll that initiative. I get
I
everyone's
believe
stat
everyone
ready.
besides Abby, technically.
It's-
Even though he's
Not
technically
20
the-
on freaking Rosie.
Rosie,
Oh,
you fucking
child.
bitch.
She is very much so, like you said. And, yeah, Abby's initiative is 18. Let's do that. Orla's is 16, so that doesn't change. Gix is 5. Mr. Hands, I need new initiative order for you.
Oh, come on. I can do
Because
this.
you got 21. Oh, never mind.
No, that's...
How do you, I thought I
That's
rolled a
what you
19
should use.
recently.
Wait, did
After
you?
Borliz's after Borliz's perception.
It doesn't show up for me.
Oh,
It's up- it's up there.
okay.
Oh, it is. It is. Okay, 19, sorry.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, so
What can
21...
I say? When you're good, you're good.
No, that's... Dang it, I did that wrong. Sorry. DM is being dumb.
Being dumb.
I am being dumb. That was
DM.
Jason
Do,
Mercutio,
do, do, do.
DM's dumb.
DM. Du.
Okay. And... Sending... And... Who's gonna go first? I'm just
Better
gonna
not
go.
kill me.
I'm just gonna go... Okay. So, she takes one look at Abby and goes, you know, I don't like to talky people. You talk too much. And she is going... Where is it? I gotta pull up spells. Oh my gosh. I forgot what some of these spells do. The Barracuda! Oh my gosh. Okay.
I knew the moment this character had a picture that they were going to be no good.
I mean, here's the thing. I really wanted to make him seem innocent, so deal with it. Anyway, so Abby, she's gonna cast Hex on you. He was good with magic, and I think
Hex, he's nuts.
I think there's actually no save for this.
No, there isn't. Hex just goes, I should know. I have it.
It's concentration. So,
Concentration.
and she's gonna pick charisma for you. Shut up already and face the
hex
stats.
bait gets hit.
You damn stupid.
Hex bait gets hexed.
So you have disadvantage on charisma, and every turn
What?
you take damage. You take an extra d6 of necrotic damage. So yeah,
Yep,
she's
that's
concentrating
fine.
on you. And
Cool.
that's Jace. He's gonna come up and try to give her the good little smack.
You're gonna have to make a con save to keep up that concentration then.
Yep. And that 14 does hit, so damage is d12. Flashing. Jeez, Jace just wallops her. 13 points of damage, and she's gonna do that con save, like you said. She manages to do it.
What's the limit on the con save?
It would be because it'd be the con save for her.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, she does match it because it would need to be. I think it's 10 plus the modifier. I think.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Where'd you go? Mr. Handman.
Mr. Henman,
Yes.
send me a
Send me
sound.
a
Man.
man. Make him the
get
coolest
funky.
mancado
Alright.
who can.
Okay, so Mr. Handman.
Gonna
Bring me
monkey
that
on over
gun.
Here.
Do-do-do-do.
He's
To
gonna
the
get him.
fishman.
He's gonna get him with the swamp rat gun, but I do believe
Who are you hitting?
I get a little bonus right here. I'm aiming at the
You're aiming at
bear.
the girl? The bear!
Jack rolls. That's a 25.
Oh, concentration broken. Concentration
And
broken.
she's going over there.
Concentration is indeed
Ew.
broken.
By the way, Jack, did you use your archery for your gunshot earlier?
It wouldn't
No,
matter
I
because it still
forgot.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still
So
works.
that-
It's just any ranged weapon.
Hmm. So yeah, Jace and Mr. Hands are they're doing the tag team monkey fight. Abby, your go.
Abby is going to step over here,
Yeah.
and he's going to stare at this child. I don't need to do this, but it's point of principle at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Cause Fear.
Cause fear. Oh boy.
So she is going to... Have 1 second, sorry. It's...
You're gonna have to roll very good.
I saw a
That's
meme
fine,
in the memes of how we're dealing with combat right now.
So she's going to have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fun fact, he gets advantage because of an artifact. Deal with it.
Again, yeah.
Oh, that doesn't even matter.
Abby's going to loom over her and go, "You think you're clever, don't you? Wise, playing us for fools, but I suspect you do the whole time." And he's just going to ignite into flames and just loom over her and go, "And I will rend your soul from your flesh and reveal your true form to all those around you."
You bear!
Freaking bear, so she's afraid now.
She's now, and the funniest thing is, Yang, she can't run anywhere.
She
So
can
she's
run
just
to the
gonna-
swamp, but she'll have
Into the
difficult
swamp.
terrain.
Yep. And then as my bonus action, I am going to turn around to the Barracuda man. I'm going to point at him and say, "And you brought her into our midst." And I'm going to hex him.
Wait, is that a bonus action for Hex?
Hex is a bonus action.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Oh well. I didn't read the spell
Hex.
proper. I thought it was just had one action. Okay. So
Hex
Hex
is a
him.
bonus action.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to make his ones strength.
Okay, and
He's going to have disadvantage on strength.
okay. Have fun with that. Okay, so
And
that
that's my turn.
that would be Mercutio up next, and he's gonna 1, 6, d6, get in the way of that, and he's gonna pull out a crossbow and aim for it. And he does indeed hit. And he will deal 4 points of piercing damage as he shoots that bolt right into him. Which he does take the extra d6. And it's just a 1, okay. So it was 5 points of damage total. Okay. Sorry. So, anywho, Fishman is going to come over to Mercutio here, and he's going to do something fun. He is going to pull out his boarding axe and swing twice. And they actually both... Wait, what's this?
Yeah, disadvantage because of the strength stuff.
Oh, yeah, he does have disadvantage, so I'll have to roll twice again. He does hit him the first time, or the axe, so that does 1d8. Okay, so he does a full 4 points of slashing damage to poor Mercutio here, who's getting a nice gash in his shoulder. And he's going to glare at Abby real quick and just stroke around his neck, just like, you're next. Orlis, you're up.
And how hurt is the child look?
Not much. She's definitely gotten good, but she's morally afraid.
For the people's elbow, man. People's
You know what?
elbow.
People
No,
elbow.
it's time for the
She's
law of
really-
communism, as in everyone shares. I'm gonna just get my dagger out.
She was feeling real cocky when she hexed Abby. She then realized she'd made a terrible mistake.
Wait.
Oh, there's a scene.
Okay,
in
cause
that.
fear is with the save. Okay, yeah. That's why you
There's a
kinda...
There's a scene back in my old place about everyone sharing equalness. As he pulls up the dagger and shanks her in the
Okay.
stomach.
3 points of damage as you stab the kid.
I just restab, basically just restab. Hey, equivalent exchange there.
Okay.
Equivalent exchange.
She is
He's going to also...
all ability checks, by the way, and
Oh my
all
God.
attack rolls.
Okay, Gix, you're up.
Let me see, hold on.
Oh.
Is I'm going to also do...
Can
Hungry
repeat the
Jaws.
saving throw at the end of each of its turns
Oh.
and the effect on its self on.
Of course.
I'm gonna take a bite out of crime.
Okay, go for it.
It's
That
14
hits. Yeah,
Let's get
she's
her
not
right in
looking
the
too
shoulder.
hot.
And I get temporary HP equal to my con modifier.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
So I get an extra 3 points of HP back.
Mm.
That'll be it in my turn there.
Well, 10 HP, but yeah.
Gix.
Yes. In game, how long has it been since the last combat? Just want to know whether or not my shillelagh has run out.
I'm gonna say 10 minutes.
Okay. Yep, it's run out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give a normal bonk with a quarterstaff.
Just a normal bonk with quarterstaff.
Bonk.
Wait,
Hammer
Banana
in the
stays
eye.
here.
Still pretty good.
You
Ah,
miss.
7. I miss.
Yeah.
Bananicus can strike next.
Dynamicus, exactly. Shoot a ball of superheated potassium.
Potassium,
Yeah.
potassium.
Potassium. That's a D20 plus. Ah, okay, never mind. That's missing.
Yep. That
I'm
misses too.
assuming a 7 misses. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, those miss. Gix, you miss.
And then I'm gonna move Bananicus right over here.
Okay.
So you leave it blocking her.
So yeah, she
Yes.
can't run.
Oh yeah, don't we have the whole flanking thing, or did we not play with that? I forget.
Oh, yes, we did. Sorry.
Okay. So I get advantage. on
Yeah,
my
so roll
quarterstaff
again.
attack.
Still doesn't hit.
9.
Okay.
10 AC, dude, 10
Bananicus
AC.
attack. Yeah. Ranged attacks. Yeah, okay.
Well, you-
Bananicus got advantage too, I think, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that hits.
I'm assuming that hits, yeah. That's a D6 plus what? My proficiency bonus. Right? Yeah, flame seed, okay.
Playing banana seeds.
Wait,
Yes, 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. She is, like, I'm gonna say this, 1 HP away. The
Nice.
big HP.
People's elbow, let's go.
And
Well, whoever this guy is, I forget, it's like Jace or the Drow.
that is Jace, that's
Just hit
Jace.
him with the banana pudding, Matt.
Yeah, Mercutio is the one over here. Jace is over here.
Fucking banana pudding.
Team Banana Pudding.
No, it's from a wrestling game, and it's an inside joke.
Now, just to make sure... I just
She has
re-
disadvantage on everything as long as she can see me.
Okay. On a hit the target... No, wait, that's Green Flame Blade, sorry. Oh, Sphere. Okay. And since she can't run, she can't exactly do stuff. Okay, so basically, she can't run, but she just gets a disadvantage, just like normal. So... I just get that. I just gotta make sure it is the right thing. Okay, cool. So she's going to just look forwards and just look around her real quick and just clap her hands and say hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, and the mouse fell down and cast thunderclap real quick. Everyone roll a con save.
She has disadvantage on. Oh wait, so it's just a
Yeah.
just a save.
It's just a save.
You
Hickory
can't-
Everyone
dickory
within
dock.
5 feet, so that's literally all 5 of you.
No.
Oh no.
I think-
19, baby.
How does it?
Hickory dickory dock, suck my fucking cock.
So everyone who succeeds pass.
That's maybe not something you should
Hey,
tell
for-
a child, but okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Abby and Mr. Hands, you both fail. So everyone else, I gotta roll Jace's real quick. Hopefully that's
The
his
child is
thing.
there.
Oh yeah, true, you're right.
Oh no, Jace actually gets hit. So
My
you will
apologies.
take. Is it just the 5? Yeah, it's just the 5. So Abby, Mr. Hands, and Jace take 5 points of thunder damage. Yep.
Fine.
Very, very
I can
bad.
take that.
He doesn't get that, right?
Hmm?
What happens if we succeed? We get like half damage?
You don't
or
take any
nothing?
damage. Yeah, thunderclap is basically save or succeed. Well, save, succeed,
What
fail.
was-
and-
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no other added effects, so no
All
worries.
this is like, your loud noises do not faze me. I listen to loud funky music on Babushka's boombox.
Babushka's
You do not
boombox.
know true loudness.
Oh yeah, actually I do. Anyway,
You never heard of Heartbase.
You'll never understand the power of the heart.
well, it's Jace's turn right now, and he's gonna go for another axe swing.
Another X.
Yeah, that does it. So 1d12. 2. Yeah, she's getting cleaved. Monkey cleaves, and the kid dies. The weird nursery rhyme singing kid.
Abby spits on her corpse.
Oh my gosh.
Bad
You see
piece
from
of
the
shit.
caves, the kids are kind of cheering. At least not the gagged one. She's just kind of just like,
Oh, if only people warned you to not fucking help the child. If only.
we get it!
That's not a child, it's a bear.
Anyway, Mr. Hands.
Oh, this simplifies things. I'm just gonna go over here, and I'm gonna shoot this fella with my longbow, actually.
Monkey has all the range.
And I think that's a +2 with the archery bonus.
And-
Yeah.
That still does not hit.
Oops, I missed. Do I hit one of the kids by accident?
No,
'Cause
it
I
just-
kinda-
It hits into the dirt. Like, you see it kind of just, like, bubble in the dirt right around here.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn then.
Okay, Abby, you're up.
Okay, so this guy ran his finger along his throat, threatening me, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna walk over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Hexblade's Curse on him. My
Oh,
bonus action. He already has Hex on him,
yep.
and I am going to
No.
take my sword, my
It-
Fractal Blade.
Is
Oh.
the Hexblade curse concentration as well? Because Hex is concentration.
I can have Hex-based curse is not concentration.
Okay, beautiful.
I can have both at once.
Beautiful. Okay.
And I take my blade and I flip it around, and the kind of shards of the blade, like coated in the Eldritch energy, reassemble into something akin to this.
Let's see.
It's in the general.
I'm looking.
Ooh, a bone gun.
It looks like a bone
Oh.
gun, just for everyone to see. The cantrip blaster, if anyone wants to Google that. It looks sick, and I will probably show it sometime.
And I am going to say, fuck you. I'm going
I
to
can.
shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
Okay,
No, I
shoot him with
can.
that Eldritch Blast.
There you go, people. There's the bone
22.
blaster right there.
Thank you, Yamba.
Does 22 hit?
That hits!
Okay, and now I roll an extra d6. And I add another 2 onto that as well. So plus a d6 plus 2. That's an additional 14
So you
damage.
do 14 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's
Fishman.
gonna kill, I want to blow his head off.
I'm just gonna look up something quick. I forgot
I
I
have to
gave him
qu-
that.
Another quick question. What kind of fish man is this? Is it one with a
Barracuda.
big mouth? It's a big mouth.
He's got a
This
big
is what you
mouth.
get for killing Nemo's mum, you fucker.
Good. That's all I want to know.
He's got a big mouth.
I have something very bad, and
Gabby.
it's either A, do that, or B, do something else. We'll see how it goes.
You don't have breakneck. Anyway. That would be Mercutio next, and he's just gonna go for a nice little stab with his rapier.
He tanks that.
He tanks a lot. Fishman has big HP. Speaking of which, Mercutio does not hit proper.
Blasted him in the face. Oh, wait.
Okay, that's...
Oh, waiting's done.
Okay. So,
Aw,
Big
damn
Fishman is going to go for,
Eat one of the kids.
Mercutio again with a big ol' swing. These people cannot hit each other, but as he does, you see him just kind of take a real deep breath and just hunch back up. He used second wind.
You sucking wind right now?
He's second winded. So he
Sucking wind?
Oh, second
Yeah.
wind. I thought you were sucking
second
wind.
wind.
He's about to make the biggest fart noise of 2015.
No, because I have a stupid idea. It's just I want to just wait on something.
Borliz, you're up. Second
Quick
wind was
question,
used.
how open is this mouth?
He's keeping it like grinning at this rate.
Are you gonna Godzilla him, Matt?
No. I mean, technically, I am going to hold my action and wait until his big fat mouth is open.
Okay,
I have a stupid idea.
go for it.
I'm holding action.
You're holding
as in
action. Ix,
until his big mouth opens up.
Ix, your go.
Yes. First, it's time for a bonking.
Bonk.
And rolling to bonk.
That
Does
hits.
20 hit? Yang?
That hits.
Hello? Okay.
Sorry, my mic is not being fun. Let me do that. Okay.
Oh, good. And that's 8 damage.
Yep.
Good, good.
That's
And then Bananicus moves over here
Where?
and shoots some more superheated potassium.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Uh,
Oh,
that's
no.
10. Yeah, okay.
That does not hit.
Wait, not a 10. No. 8,
Okay.
but doesn't hit.
Doesn't
Yep. It's my turn.
hit. Okay. Jace is going to more or less just mosey on over and just be back up. Not much going on for him. He's not gonna chance chucking a javelin. Like, he holds one up. It's like, nah. Mr. Hands.
Well, for my, I guess the question: can I shoot in between the rogue and Gix?
You'll
Is there
have
enough
to.
space there?
You'll have to roll decently to aim. Basically, if you miss, you'll end up damaging someone.
Okay. Can I move here? Is that
Would Mr. Would be, you'd 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Question, how big is Bananicus?
Yeah, he's about the size
He's
of a club.
tiny.
He's about the
Could
size of
only
a
Oh,
be
club.
I
difficult
could-
to shoot past.
So I'm going to say yes, you can and do that. You just have to end your turn around Bananicus, like if you'd go right here.
Oh, okay. What if I take a step back? Would that improve my aim by any means?
They'd
If I,
still-
went right there.
Oh, if you go right here, I would say the only one who'd be partially in the way is Gix, so he'd only be...
All right, we'll take that chance. So that's my movement, and I'm gonna yell duck as I shoot my longbow here.
You managed to hit the fish.
Whoop!
Yeah, I'm waiting for when you say his mouth's gonna be open.
8 piercing.
Do that. Yeah, Fishman is not looking too hot right now. Happy. It's your go.
Freeze at me. Let my plan work.
Abby is going to step just here, and he's going to essentially do that, like, you know, shotgun, like, flick it so it, like, cocks and then reloads. It doesn't need to reload. It's an Eldritch Blast stick.
Yeah.
And he's going to aim for the stomach and try and wind him and go, open wide. Just shoots him in the stomach.
Roll the hit. No!
Uh-oh.
Let's roll
That's
that
for severity.
severity. Oh crap.
Oh.
Oh crap.
Okay, sometimes you kill a couple of children, that's fine.
No, I'm trying to think of how to play this.
Dead kids, that's the
No,
only way.
no.
Rao gets pissed as new best friend.
Okay. Let's see. I need to think a moment. Abby, I need you to roll a con save real quick.
Oh, it's just Blake gonna explode his hand.
You'll see.
15.
Okay, good. As you see the thing, like your Eldritch Blaster starting to shake very, very violently, you manage to hold it outwards, but you see it spew out just a rapid fire Eldritch Blast. Like, I'm going to draw freehand of which way it goes. And like, you see this entire area where I just drew. You need to roll, was it? A d12 worth of damage and add your charisma modifier. And everyone needs to roll a dex save.
I'm going to start going,
Including the
oh, you
children.
choose now to be a bitch. You choose now.
So everyone roll that dex save. I'm gonna roll for kids.
Oh,
Okay.
no, that's my highest save as well.
Okay. So,
Is
yeah.
that against my 14 for my spellcasting mod, or
So
is it
yeah, I just need to roll a Mercutio and see if he manages to do that.
D12?
Oh wait,
Well-
he has uncanny dodge. So
Do you want me to just roll an attack with my Eldritch
Oh, wait,
Blast
doesn't-
so you know how much damage it does?
it's a d12 and then that too.
Mine's a 1d10 plus 4.
Yeah. Oh, so 1d10
Oh,
plus
no.
4?
Oh,
And we're
yeah.
adding a
Wait, so I'm gonna
d12?
roll. Do you want me to roll the damage?
You may take out the entire group here.
I'm going to tell you this. Roll 2d12s and add plus 4.
2d12.
2d12s plus 4.
It's been nice knowing you.
We'll see what happens. Oh my god!
Holy shit.
So here's the thing. Gix manages to move aside. Gix, if you want to move, like right here or right here, you manage to move aside.
So Abby just killed a bunch of kids. Let's go.
No, the kids manage to, like, some of them shuffle aside, some of them get, like, a little bit of afterburn, but it's like, okay, who cares? Everyone has a little bit of damage to some age. But the Fishman is dead. Mercutio is down. And Mr. Hans, how much HP do you have?
9. So this takes me out
Yeah,
too.
you're down too. And I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna, like, this was because I wanted to see how it was. I'm gonna just... And...
Also, my plan, by the way, was I wanted him to open his mouth up so I can do this spell on him.
Yeah, I had a feeling for
I wanted
Tasha's
spell.
acid literally go into his throat.
We're all learning new things that I can do.
So, I'm just gonna, like, draw a little, like, freehand real quick. So yeah, you win, but at what cost?
Somebody down.
2 people are down. Like, I'm just gonna put down, down.
Yeah, Borderlands instead of doing caustic's bruise, it's gonna just cure wounds.
Yeah, that cage is
I'm gonna-
bursted open.
I'm going to go over to Mr. Hands and say, terribly sorry, I seem to blow my load a bit more enthusiastically than expected. I'm going to give him my tonic.
You
Alright, so-
are a fucking idiot.
Okay.
So he's healed back for 9.
Okay, and how much damage was that? That was 20
It
freaking
was-
2.
Literally, fucking Abby's Daka decided to just go blow up in his
He's
face.
still down a little bit. Like, he seems a bit better, but I'm just gonna...
How much does the tonic heal again?
1d4 plus 1.
1, so I'm just rolling
Okay,
it for you
so-
now. You get 2, you hit 2 hit points. You're back up on 2 hit points.
So,
You're fine.
you have 11, and Mercutio needs 2.
You're back up on 2 hit points as I pour the tonic in your mouth. There you go. You're fine. You're fine. That was fine.
Okay.
So he needs 2 more hit points?
Yeah, Mercutio needs 2 more, and Mr. Hands, we're doing some math. You need 11 more, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing this way, so
Hmm.
roll a death save real quick.
Alright.
I
Alright,
already
he's
gave
gonna
him
do,
the. I already gave him the
Okay, well,
potion.
yeah, we'll just say you stabilized him with the potion, but it's not going to immediately do that up. If I'm basically doing it, it's just like you have to roll the HP back up at least to 0.
Alright, so
Okay.
he'll get extra 5 hit points back, so he'll be up.
Okay.
You shall be up.
Mercutio just gasped like, oh! What the fuck was that?
I don't know,
Oh,
his hand
sorry about
exploded.
that. I got a bit. Well, I got a bit overly enthusiastic. Let's say.
We're talking about this. What the fuck was that?
That's what happens when you give an idiot too much power.
Yeah, I can see
you know
that.
What, you know what they say? No one man should have all that power.
Don't say that
we all,
song.
we're all learning. We're all learning different things we can do. We're learning our, relative capabilities. Believe it or not, I used to be significantly stronger than even this. This is actually quite frankly nothing compared to what I used to be doing. But I'm going to
That's a bit disturbing.
apologize. I'm not quite sure what happened there. That doesn't usually happen. We all have our days, but we're all alive. That's the important thing.
Okay. Are we all alive? Is Mr. Hands getting his life juice?
I gave it to. He got 2 hit points.
You got 2
Okay.
HP back.
Okay, you're good. And some of the kids are just like very, very intimidating. Some of them holding eggs with like their clothes wrapped around them for whatever. And this cage just bursted open. Some of the kids are a little hurt, but they're not like too badly injured. Like one of them hit the brunt of it, but he's still standing. A big big mouth baths merfolk kid is just like, that hurt, but I want to go home.
Alright, let's get 2 guys after these cages.
Okay.
As Borderlands kind of starts tinkering to unlock the gates and stuff.
Okay, so this one has about 5 or so kids and a couple eggs. This one has 6, but this one has someone locked in there, like doubly so. Like they're gagged, they're bound, they're everything. It's a little tiefling kid with red hair and green eyes.
Alright, so we'll have to roll to get that cage open.
Take this joke kid, Abby.
Sleight of hands.
Sleight of hand, yeah.
A 9.
9. You fumble around with a bit, but the thing's not budging.
What's this cage
I'm gonna aim
made
again.
of?
Wait, stand aside. I think I can shoot it off.
Okay, you have
I'm
one
joking.
more chance to
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay. For those who missed it, what happened? Basically, we rolled very, very low on the severity scale, and Abby just eldritch hyper beamed the place, basically. And
Even the
immediately,
shotgun blasted everything was shrapnel.
Yeah. He accidentally killed Mr. Hands and Mercutio, who's the rogue that they're joined with, and the merfolk dude is dead. And
I wanted to shoot acid into his throat, but oh well.
yeah. Okay. Is anyone tending to the other cage, or the kids like Mercutio's just like grumbling to the kids?
I can try and get this one open.
That
Is
one's
that
all
sleight of
open.
hand you said?
Yeah, that one's
Oh.
all open because of the little thing, because Abby burst it open.
Nice going, Abby.
Yep.
What about this one? Is that one open?
No, not yet.
I'll take care of that.
Okay. This one seems to be more like a giant fish trap, and there's just a
Oh.
bunch of kids like hunkered down because they can't really stand in it. So, roll that sleight of hand to cut through the ropes and everything and open the door.
Cage made out of ropes.
I got an
by the
8.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boilers are gonna just cut the middleman and go for the hand axe.
Okay. Both of you roll to attack then.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you just quickly, you're more good with your hands with this kind of stuff, and you just slice around in a perfect circle, and all the kids just kind of come out. Except for the one that's still sitting down, just grumbling, trying to get herself up. Can't do that with her bound hands.
As Boilers are gonna take that dagger and just.
Okay. She kind of pushes you off and just ungags herself. It's like, I am having the worst day of my life right now.
We all have bad days.
Worse,
No,
you could
no.
be her, and I point at the body on the floor, the other the child's body on the floor that's we just all fucking ganged up.
Oh
and
no,
beat the shit out.
her I dealt with. I wanted to kill her. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. I'm
Oh, you're
Ida.
welcome.
Hey, guess who's back?
I don't know.
Just so you all know, this is Ida from the candy shop. She was the kid that you beat up.
Oh.
So Ida's back.
Interesting.
Wait, we beat up a kid. What?
Oh.
It's the candy
Remember that?
factory kid.
Remember when Squarm
From the
nearly
one shot.
ate her? Well, ate her and her mom came in.
Oh, that bitch. Yeah.
So yeah, Ida's
We don't know
here.
that.
And she got bound and gagged, and she's like, I had the worst freaking day of my life. Firstly, I got sent back here as punishment because I, quote-unquote, got grounded, and my dad wanted me out of here just to cool off and learn my lesson. Lesson damn learned, old man! Now,
So,
I need to get my
You-
way back without powers! And you see her wand is currently into a trident. I am not good with this! I am not good with this! I'm not good with this!
you mind explaining how you went from being in a cage as a form of punishment in more detail?
Oh, this wasn't because of him. This was because of the bastards wanting to kill me or whatever. Meanwhile, I kept on telling them, look, my parents are in literal hell. The 9 hells are full of stuff. And I'm grounded while my mom is getting a new leg.
We've all been there. Why is your mum getting a new leg?
Ugh, because some damn snake thing bit off her leg, and I'm going to get revenge someday. Someday. Someday soon.
That's hilarious.
A snake? Like the one in the swamp here?
Ugh, probably. If he is here, I'm going to kill him. But until then, you all. Are you
I'm
gonna?
gonna quickly say an infernal to her.
Hmm.
Hey kid, do you speak the old tongue?
Yeah.
Real quick, you are talking about your parents being in literal hell. You're not the child of some high demons or anything, are they?
No,
Are you?
at best, my dad's a diplomat.
Oh, right, okay, that makes this a little bit easier then.
My mom's more of an office lady, secretary.
Office lady, diplomat. Oh, okay, so that explains the snake thing. I was thinking, if a high demon got their leg bitten off by a snake, if it's in the swamp, you probably want to get the fuck out of it. Regardless, look, I have a bit of a magical mishap here. I've managed to free a lot of you. You seem like you had your head pretty screwed together. Would you be able to guide the rest of these kids back home? We should have disabled most of the traps.
Okay, look. If you're going to go deal with the whatever else, I'm coming. I don't give a fuck. I need to get something. And you all look like you know the place better. I came from that way, and she's pointing there. I have no clue what the fuck the nearest town is or what.
Oh,
What is over
what
there?
is that way?
Ugh. Big flappy things, the bats.
I'm gonna shout. Any of you children, who's the oldest? Who's the most responsible?
From this cage, the one that you hit, there's the merfolk kid. It's like, me.
You reckon
16.
you can get the rest of these guys back?
Anything in the way? Or are we just gonna go right to town?
We disabled all of the traps. You should be able to go right to town. Where is he? Hans, you're good at talking to people. You deal with the little ones. I'm gonna go have a cigarette and question my life decisions.
Sure.
Mercutio shrugs. I really want to just take a moment's rest and just get back town. We can at least... I know most of the people back there. I can just tell them who's what village they belong to and stuff like that if you want me to. Jace can stick around if you want him.
Oh, I need a rest as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can
my
keep on going.
It's like
Yikes.
Dynamicus.
So are you
borders
gonna take a
short?
short rest right there?
We could probably burn the cages as like a fire.
Yeah, or you're just gonna like break apart the
With
cages
the
and just make
kids
it.
Where you
inside.
say?
No,
Not
to
with
set
the
them on
kids
fire
inside.
Not the
right now.
kids inside, of course.
Like all
Hey
the kids.
kids,
Aw.
hey kids, who wants to burn the cages you were trapped in?
Hold on a moment.
Come
They-
on, come on.
Like one of them moses up. He looks a little bit younger. It's like I don't want this anymore. Let's get rid of it.
I ignite my sword on fire and hand it to him. How about it?
You hand him the sword?
I hand him the flaming sword. Yes, go on, enjoy.
I don't.
Here's a fun thing. What's the good thing? Immediately as you hand it to them, it just reshapes and just goes back to your hand.
Oh, stop being a bastard. Oh, fine. I'm going to hand him a dagger that I have on him. I'm going to light it on fire.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, the kid sticks it into the cage and just, everyone steps back, and you have a nice little
Meanwhile,
campfire
Gix
right here.
grabs Bananicus and uses it to light the other cage on fire.
Okay, all the cages are burning. Some of the kids are following one of the merfolk back home. There's like a group of them.
I'm going to take the bottle of your nursery rhyme child and just grab it by the ankle and just spin around and fling her onto the fire.
Are you going to do anything with their bodies otherwise?
Well, fine. I'll hold her up by her ankle upside down and go, anyone want to do anything with this before I throw it on the fire?
Does you have anything inside of her pockets?
I don't know. I don't really think bears carry much on them.
You're gonna loot the bodies?
Only one way to find out: loot the bodies.
It's
Okay.
the two bodies.
I like the idea
Also
that
gonna
I'm
go
just
back and loot the other
holding this-
fish.
holding this child by the ankle as Gix is just like patting it down.
Okay, so you two, because you loot the bodies, the girl has something interesting on her. There's a nice amulet with what looks like a hawk on it right there, and it seems to be grabbing a fish, while the big merfolk man has a nice boarding axe, which is like 1d8 plus 2 for damage, and it can be a dex weapon if you want. I'll just put that there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, boarding axe, I'll just put that in.
Would be nice if you posted, because I had a bit of a brain fog. Kind of missed what you just said, so.
Okay,
yeah,
so you have the boarding axe for the merfolk's weapon. It can be a finesse weapon that does slashing damage. So I'll just put that. And the little girl has a silver amulet with a emblem of a hawk on some sodalite. Sodalite is a blue crystal, by the way, for those who don't know. Usually has white flecks.
Do you mind if I see that amulet? See if there's any magic going on with it.
There you go.
Alright,
Okay.
Hand it over.
You want to roll Arcana or just do a ritual cast because you're doing the rest?
I mean, I have a +6 on my roll Arcana.
Okay.
12. Just see if it has any magic.
It is magical. You can tell that whatever had on it is definitely magical. It's nothing for like controlling anything, so don't worry about that with the merfolk. And
Are we taking a short rest right now? Sorry.
yeah, you are taking a short rest, so everyone just roll your hit dice real quick.
Cool.
I took no damage.
What do we
Gets-
So I
roll?
don't need to.
Hit dice.
Yeah, hit dice.
And
8 for me.
Where's that in the character sheet? I don't see it.
It's underneath the current hit points.
It's right
where it
underneath
says
temporary.
hit points.
So
Temporary hit points next to
1d8.
your
Oh, I
dex
see.
saves.
Woo!
You can expend as many hit dice as you have, I believe. And
yeah.
Jace is healed back up to full. Mercutio, he's gonna take another.
Oh, back up to full.
Yeah,
And
and
then I'm
19
also gonna use my tonic that I got there.
okay.
I watch Mr. Hands drink it go, oh, you bastard, you had one of your own.
I wasn't gonna stop you from being generous. I enjoy it when you can't.
I'll note next time I shoot you not to give you the healing potion afterwards.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
How much does the tonic heal again?
1d4 plus 1.
24 plus 1.
It's basically the de facto super duper cheap healing potion. The only downside is it doesn't heal a lot per thing. Like a normal healing potion is 40 to 50 gold. That's 2d4 plus 2, while tonic is 1d4 plus 1. So it's good for early levels, but not for higher end. Okay. So anyway, you're just kind of there. Most of the one merfolk kid took some of the other kids home, and Ida's just kind of huddling around the fire with Ryusho and Jace, and she's like, I swear, I'm going to fucking kill whatever is the boss of this stuff.
You're an incredibly angry child. You know that.
I am rightfully angry.
Why? Look, calm down. It was a snake. What's the worst a snake can do?
Have you ever been eaten whole?
Parts of me have.
I had to wait for my skin to heal back up before I got grounded, and I was inside all day. Not fun.
Seem a bit too powerful for your size.
Maybe.
Oh, what? How did this snake try to eat you? Or like,
I don't know. I was just making chocolate for Mama.
So you are just
chocolate?
at home?
No,
Making
I was
good
in some.
chocolate and then a snake.
I was in a factory. Deal with that.
Did Borlos roll like a history to know exactly where
hold
that
up,
is?
Hold up.
Roll
Wasn't
history.
Gix
there?
there? Wasn't Gix there?
No, that was...
Yeah, here's the thing.
No,
Gix.
X was in the desert.
Here's the thing. Gix would be there.
Oh, wait, that was
Oh.
on those islands?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the fun thing. Gix,
For some reason, Gix was a lot stronger back then.
Gix, I'm gonna have you roll something fun.
Well, he's just
Roll
from the
history.
area. Lovely.
Roll history.
with advantage 'cause I
Borlos, roll
know exactly
history.
where this is.
Oh, wrong one. Ignore the inside check.
Okay. And Borlos, roll history.
17.
17. Gix, that feels like you had a very, very, very peculiar dream a while ago. And you remember a lot of stuff going on. You weren't exactly fully fit on spreading the word of Bananicus, but you did have him back then, at least, from that thing. It feels like it didn't exist, but it definitely did. Borlas, the factory you know she's talking about, it's Icy Affections Confection. It's a new one that opened recently, last winter. And there was a bit of a contest. You kind of entered, but you didn't get enough stuff. But you at least got enough chocolate to eat for a while.
I heard about that incident. Apparently, some orc, some weird fisher girl, some snake, and lizard apparently.
Another lizard man, right? I vaguely remember it, I think.
Yeah, see, I was really pissed off, and a lot of stuff happened. Mr.
What's
Hands,
the name of that orc fella again?
I don't know.
no,
He
I-
liked booze, like very, very cheap stuff. You can smell him a mile away. Wearing this weird uniform, looks like a sack, but with stripes on it. I had a big,
Huh.
very, very clean club. But either way, I'm going to set that on fire when I see another one.
Good to know.
Okay. So, Jace is kind of talking to the kids. It's like, okay, you're going back to that one. You're near the spotty bog, so there's no worries there. It's like, where the fuck is that? You're in Iriak. Oh, of course. Anyway, who wants to roll perception real quick?
Forward.
Perception. 22.
One,
Time
20.
to proceed.
Hey. Boo. Wait, Gix's full name is Gixestrat?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
Never knew
you
that.
all see it. So,
Now you
Gix,
know.
you're a bit more focused on trying to remember, like, I'm just gonna put Bananicus just in the middle, he's the fire. And
Yes.
you're kind of thinking, just staring in Bananicus, looking for her wisdom to try to remember all the details. You all hear this very, very faint flapping sound until you see a very, very large fellow come down from above with 3 bat-looking people from around too. And this fellow is a harpy with deep black wings, and he's hunched over with black and white hair, mottled and everything, and he has big talons, and he goes, Interlopers.
And who are you to call interloper?
No, to be fair, I often lope.
Do you
We could
enter?
have a good
So-
swap session.
You see, we were looking for those. I was expecting good money. And my companions here, they were looking for good sacrifices.
Then you should have been here before us.
We weren't expecting that. We were expecting them to be able to handle it. He looks at the two corpses. Never can get good help.
Well, apparently they can't.
Look,
Anyway.
do you guys
Maybe
want to
just
join the
asking for the
pile, or are
wrong
they going to
type of
leave us
help.
alone?
No, but we're gonna tempt you in. We have lots more of the kids. And we intend on having some fun. Look around
With
for
kids?
some temples.
You're fucking weird.
No, I'm good with money. That's what it is. See, eggs are tasty, but money can get you many eggs. I expanded my
Money can
horizons.
We have an economist in our midst.
Exactly. So,
No,
well,
I was making fun of you. That wasn't genuine.
I'll take it as a very, very good compliment. I'm better than you at that.
No. Oh god, this guy's not very smart.
You see him grinning, like
He's kind of a moron.
he has a shit-eating grin. He's know what he's
Well,
doing.
You know what they say, arguing with a stupid person is like playing chess with a pigeon. Doesn't matter what you do, they're still going to knock over the pieces, shit on the board, and walk around like they won.
Ugh. Anyway, if you want anything, kids back, just go. Give up. Seriously. And if you do somehow manage to get there, we'll be waiting. Just with a lot of bated breath and very hungry people. You see some of the bat people behind him lick their lips and just like spin their spears around. And they go back to take up flight again.
How about no?
And they're heading off that
Grab
way.
Yeah,
Bananicus.
How far away are they, by the way?
They're
have
up
we
in
had
the
a
air.
short rest? Have
How
we had a
high
short
up in
rest?
the air are they?
You had a short rest, and they're
I grab Bananicus, point him like a gun, and shoot a ball of superheated potassium at them.
Question: how far away are they? Is my question.
I will say that they would be over 40 feet by now. They're up in the air and they're flying off that direction.
No.
Ooh, ray of frost.
Ray of Frost, you say? Okay, go for it.
I flick my
14.
sword back into its gun mode, and I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast as well.
Flame Seed's range is 50 feet.
Okay,
It's
everyone
14
roll.
plus. Does a 19 hit?
Everyone just pulls out their guns.
I mean,
We know Mercury, she was just like, I only have a bow.
Look, we've been here only for a
They
day, but we
really
know about
pulled up
customs
and
of the
threatened
swamp.
us, and we-
Shoot
Suicide
all the
Squad-
assholes.
Zooicide Squad really went, oh yeah? On ya?
Just pull out guns. Okay.
Pull out
And-
guns, shoot banana like a
Aww. So Eldritch Blast missed, sadly. Your sword just kind of veers off and just comes back to you, and you see
Why
it
are
like
you
shake
still
at you.
acting like a bitch?
Like it kind of shakes its head if it had a head at you, and just like rolling your hand back and forth. And then, Mr. Hands, your bow managed to pierce through one of the wings, and they kind of shake a little before moving up through the trees to not get hit again. Gix, you shoot a nice fireball at them, not firebolt, and they get a little bit of fire because they're mostly wearing clothes, and Bortles, you just ray of frost them, and one of them shakes it off for them.
They have like 10 feet of movement speed, so they're like behind.
Yeah, I'm going to say that.
Oh,
That's the
now
end
that
of-
one's behind. Now that one's behind. Can we all take a pot shot at the same dude?
Everyone roll with disadvantage now if you want to try to hit them again because they're kind of falling behind.
That's fine.
Advantage, let's go.
With disadvantage.
15.
Disadvantage, okay.
15, baby, let's go.
Nope.
9. That
Oh,
would have
that
been
would've
24.
Awesome.
Your sword is not working, buddy. Oh my gosh.
8 plus what? Plus 5, so yeah, that's
Okay.
13.
Is Mr. Hands gonna take a pot shot too?
I mean, technically, that thing can reach him easily.
Yeah, it can
A
actually.
longbow. Longbow
Yeah,
is long.
Yeah,
Mr.
longbow does not have
Hand-
disadvantage. Everything
Actually,
else does.
Wait, how far away was he?
Wait, yeah, they're at like they're like disguised by the trees. I will say they're kind of trying to get through. There's trees over here. I didn't. do
Yeah,
the
I have
map.
100. I have 120 foot of range on my Eldritch Blast.
You do, but you're shooting
True.
stuff by cover.
Ah,
Cover. It's good. Mr. Hand's not going to do a
Oh, very
shot.
good.
sorry, I was talking on mute. Does Mr. is there a disadvantage on the longbow or not?
It's because they're in
What?
cover, not by range.
what? Ranger stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
that's true. So I would roll with disadvantage and still get that +2.
Actually,
yeah.
I think
No,
hold
no,
on,
you wouldn't roll with disadvantage because you're in your home
Oh.
turf.
you're in your
That's
home
true.
turf. Let me just
5
double check for fun.
okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
15.
Gix
Let
and
me double
Borla's
sure
do
I'm
another
right on
one.
that.
They're
It
speedy
doesn't
bats,
say.
but Gix and Borla's have gotten the hit. Hello?
Hello? Does my thing hit?
No,
I rolled
your
a
thing does not.
13.
Well, it
Aw.
was a 15. It was a 15 with the +2 from archery.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
right!
good. There's a +2 too.
Yeah, that
There's a
hits.
+2.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
12 damage.
one of the bots just... The bats definitely gets hit. Like, the vulture is just kind of bobbing in between, but one of the bats kind of slings down, and one of the other ones just goes over to pick them up, and they just quickly crawl up a tree, and they just go away.
I'm gonna yell out. I'm gonna use
Thaumaturgy to shout loudly.
Yeah, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to shout after them. You know, you're widely considered vermin.
Anyway, that will be the session.
Nice.
Session by just
Cool.
doing what the old swamp people do by shooting up all the people who decide to go and say shit to them.
Yeah. I just love it. It's just like you all just go, you talking shit, and you just all bring out your guns and range stuff.
You've only been here for a day, but we know the customs.
Yeah.
Oh, on God.
Yeah, you all know your stuff. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna end it here. I am tired. I am enervated. I want dinner.
We'll
Fine,
get
it's
to
only
it.
that's
1 in
all
the
good.
morning here. That was a fun session, man.
I mean, you
Yeah,
got to
yes.
beat
Good
people up.
shit.
You got to reconnect with the snake and the snake-eating lady.
And Borla's got his first kill.
Yeah, Borla's got his first kill.
On the first
By the
guy
way,
he
guys.
shot also, by the way.
Just so you know, when we get to the next level, Abby is essentially going to be able to have any melee weapon at his disposal as well as his Eldritch gun.
Yep.
I could
Nice.
have it. I could change my sword into a great axe. I could go for a halberd. I could change it into a quarterstaff. I could just bish bash bosh anyone.
Okay.
Yep.
At least at level 3 also I can just literally have just a fun brewing thing of like, hey, I just got this random thing.
Yep, and I
Wasn't
think not much changes for Gix for level 3 except for more spells.
Yeah, level 3 is just level 2 spells.
Yeah, but Mr. Hands will get his
The rest-
spells for level 3.
Yeah, Mr. Hands gets his
Yeah.
subclass.
Yeah.
As does Ballin.
Oh yeah, they do.
No, I
Yeah.
get only first level. I can only get second level till level 5.
Ballin is actually going to become a fucking alchemist.
Yep, that's why I talked to the moth lady.
Yep.
Because technically, I do not have alchemist supplies, and I need to actually do that shit.
Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. No raid because obvious, but boop.